Me and my grandson purchased a property in the middle of nowhere with $0 and a $1 million loan. We have 2 years to pay the loan. Will we succeed or will we fail? Find out in today's video. Good morning, everyone. We are here. I got Leo with us today. It is 3:46. We got ourselves a nice little property that we had inherited, and our goal really is to start from, as you guys can see, we're at $0, and we're gonna do our best to get $1 million in a year. We got tons of trees behind us, good amount of land, so plenty of mowing, and we really only have chainsaws and our trucks here. How we doing, man? Go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone.
Well, I'm here with my grandpappy. My name's Leo, and he asked me to help him out on the farm.
Yeah, we got plenty of tree work to do. It is only 3:47 in the morning.
I was thinking 5, not 3, man. Come on.
I'm sorry, I told you we were coming out here to camp, and then bright early in the morning, we were gonna get started on some work.
Sun's not even out yet, grandpappy.
Hey, the earlier the better, you know what I mean, man?
Man, I'm gonna go cut some trees.
All right, let's get to work. All right, got our trusty chainsaw here. We're gonna get some trees down and get some extra money for them. We're gonna go ahead and slap a few of these in the truck. Supposedly we got a new market in town accepting quite a bit of everything, so we're gonna see how that goes. I'm off to the sell point, all right, man?
All right, have fun.
So yeah, this is where we got all of our new stuff. Just pull right on into here, and boom, $1,100. That's not too bad. The goal is to honestly once we get a decent amount of these trees cut, I say get some mowing equipment. Yeah, mowing equipment would be good. Hey man,
Yep.
how much did you get for the load that you just brought down?
About 25.
20. Oh, that ain't bad.
No, not bad.
Did you get more of the bigger load this time, or was it just a lot of skinny trees?
Honestly, I got a mixture of small and big.
If we can get a couple more grand, maybe go see what they got for like a bigger trailer, maybe see what they have for some small trailers or mowers.
Yeah, I want to get some mowing.
But all right, well, I'll let you get back to cutting, and I'm gonna go start my trees.
All right.
Yeah, we'll go with this one. This is a nice tree. Hey man,
Hey, what's it?
it's now 4:10. You know what's coming out now?
Wow, don't you say it. Don't you say it.
I won't say it. I won't say it. No, I would like to have a nice little mower by 6 o'clock. All right.
Okay.
I got some of your branches cut off there too.
Oh, man, that was my brush protector.
My brush protector. All right, man. I'm gonna go drop this load off.
All right, I'm about to load my 4th tree up here.
Actually, I might be able to fit a little more on here now I'm thinking about it. And we are here. And that's me, man. And he crashed his truck. Do it one more time.
Nope.
You might have to bring her over there physically.
Nope, I'm not selling.
You gotta bring your truck in the corner, man. There you go. First day of driving school, I guess. $916. Only we came. Oh no, we actually. No, yeah, I'm right. We went this way.
Grandpappy, are you lost?
Nah. Maybe a little bit, but it's okay. All right, and you got a nice little moon. Sun should be coming up here soon. All right, be careful. I'm cutting this down. I don't know where it's gonna land. Hopefully not on my truck. Oh, right on my truck. I planned that beautiful. I'm gonna have to do an insurance claim now. All right, that is the one of the loads. Go ahead and sell that. $7,380. Ain't that a good check, huh?
Oh, yeah, man.
What do you say we go check out the dealership after one more load?
I say let's get that tree all the way done.
All right, go ahead and get up out of here. $404 piece right there. All right, back to the field, and then we will be off to the dealership.
Hey, Grandpappy, you on the CB radio?
Yeah, sure am. Where you at, boyo?
I'm selling this big old last batch.
Oh, nice.
We're trying to, at least.
All right, well, once you get that sold, come over here to the dealership. We might getting some new equipment. Okay, so now this is a nice little combo. You got a tow ball hitch attachment. You got a bucket loader, got a skid steer and a trailer. I wonder how much they're charging for something like that. Now this is nice. This is one of those. Yeah, it's a lawnmower blade attachment to nice little skid steer. Look at this beauty. I bet money that is quite a pretty penny that we don't have. Got a nice cedar. Oh, this trailer would be perfect. Oh, you know what, guys? This mower might do the trick. I think we might get this mower. We'll have to go inside and talk to him about that. And then we got a nice little trailer. That wouldn't be too bad of an investment, but we would definitely need a skid steer of some sort. Now this right here, nice little 50X tractor. Okay, what is this back here? Is this a baler? I think this is an older baler. That is nice. We might have to talk about this one right here. And we got a massive harvester. Ah, look who decided to show up. Hey, man, get some decent money from that?
About $1,000
That's not too bad.
here.
So here's a few things I got on my mind. So they got a nice pull behind trailer, the blue one right there. Definitely gonna at least bare minimum, depending on what we think we're gonna want to go with.
Is that a skid steer with the attachment?
This is a skid steer mower attachment, yes. I'm not quite sure how much these New Holland ones go for, but I'm guessing a little out of our price range. He's also got this combo over here. I'm not sure how much this is, but it's got a nice little small trailer. It's got a tow ball attachment. It's got a bucket loader with the skid steer. There's something like this I would assume wouldn't go any more than 20 grand. But then you're gonna run into our problem where,
We got nothing to load it into.
yeah,
All right. Here's my thought. And so instead of buying these new, see if he has any used ones. You know, people that's refurbished them, and see if we can get a skid steer with a mower and a bucket, maybe 2 skid steers in the dump truck.
I don't know if we're gonna get 2 skid steers for that amount of money. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna talk to him, see if we can at least get this. I don't want to spend no more than 20 grand.
I think I could talk him down to 15.
15's a little. It's pushing it. I mean, let's go inside and talk to him. All right, we closed the deal, $20,000. We were able to do a little negotiating. We ended up going with the New Holland with the mower attachment and a bucket loader. And now we're sitting at a good $3,800. He's going to start with some mowing. I'm going to go ahead and start getting some more trees, get some extra money.
Our next purchase is going to be this trailer.
Yes, this nice trailer, the 650.
I think he quoted, I asked him about it. He said about 15 for it.
I'll see if the old man can't do a little tick and tack and get on the road. Let's get back to the land.
On the road again. All right, Grandpappy, let me at her.
All right, there's that. I'm gonna be taking the trailer and the truck. Go get some extra wood. All right, and just like that, we are fully loaded. Time to head off to the little market down in the other side of town. Hey, so I got a nice chunk of change out of that.
Oh, did you?
Remember that little, I believe it was the X50 tractor and that baler that we saw out there, the old classic one?
Yeah.
What do you think about getting that little combo right there? I'm honest, I don't know about you, but I was thinking about getting some chickens in the near future as well.
Chickens and cows. We can make milk with cows.
Yeah, that we can. How much of the field you got done?
Well, take a walk with me.
Yeah, I'll take a walk. Oh, did you go farther down?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you went down.
I did the entire outline over here.
Okay, nice. All right, well, I'm gonna go load up my truck one more last time, see if I can't get more of that big tree, because I cut down one of them bigger trees up on that hill line up there.
Oh, I think I see it.
Yeah, you be safe on that mower, boy.
Oh, man, this thing's like a second home to me.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Glad you like the New Holland. 3,722. Pull up a little bit, and then another $357. Not too bad. All right, let's head to the dealership. See what he will do on an offer on that. And if it's a good enough deal, we'll go ahead and get it. All right, so we closed the deal for the combo. It took a long time on negotiating. He wanted a lot more than what I was expecting, so sat down for quite some hours and we got a deal. Hey, you got the bucket?
I can.
Yeah, you want to give me a hand and lift the back end of the baler up so I can back out? All right, we got this unloaded. Let's go ahead and move truck. All right, so not a little bad. We got a nice little skid steer. We got 2 attachments for. We got a trailer, and on top of that, we got a new tractor with a baler.
I don't know about you, but I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. You ready to go to bed, man?
Oh, yeah.
Good morning, everyone. We have a ton of grass work to do. So here's the plan. Obviously, we have a lot of grass work to do today, right?
Yeah.
What I'm thinking is if you want to finish up what we got left on the other side of the field, mowing the grass at least, I'll start getting the grass picked up and putting into bales, and then we could start throwing them on the trailer and start selling.
You know what we need to get eventually is the pitchfork for the skid steer.
Yes, that would definitely be nice. I'm gonna make the bales not too big. I mean, it's an old baler, so I mean, it ain't gonna do too big bales. All right, well, you go ahead and hop on the old Holland and get to work. I'm gonna go ahead and get on the tractor. All right, so we are done with the mowing. We got all the stuff mowed up. So we're gonna go take a look at the dealership, see what they got for us. But first, we got this lovely thing on our phone, right? It's a little 3D modeler, and you get to check out these pretty cool things. There's a few options we have. Got something like this right here. I think this will be something we could go with. It's gonna cost us 4,400 bucks. And then we gotta get chicken feed, and then we gotta get water, and then we gotta buy the chickens themselves. I think we could do something like this.
Grandpappy, you on the CB?
Yeah, what's up, man?
How you on gas? They erected a gas station up here.
Oh, they finally put the gas station in that they were talking about?
Yeah, they got one up.
I think I'm pretty alright. Yeah, I'm doing good on gas.
All right, Grandpappy.
All right, so after some very sketchy work and maneuverings, we have the rest of the bales loaded up. You gonna bring it down, or do you want me to bring it down?
Well, that's gonna be interesting.
I am honestly quite impressed that these ratchet straps are holding all those, truthfully.
Hey man, when I said I got military grade ratchet straps, I wasn't lying.
Yeah, you definitely weren't lying. I had the trailer and you had the straps. It held together pretty well. $17,000. All right, so what do you think about possibly going and getting some chickens and stuff to start a field?
I mean, let's go to the dealership and find out.
Sounds good to me. All right, so the bill just came out. We're left with $10,729. We ended up having to buy a new trailer, but we also got a seeder, cultivator, spray fertilizer that he took on his trailer. We're gonna get some fields going. I also want to get some more trees started chopping. That way we can have a little more money now that we have a bigger trailer. All right, so we are back at the property. We got the cultivator off the trailer. We got the seeder hooked up to the old 50X. But this is our chicken coop. They had to do a little bit of leveling of the ground, but not too big of a deal. Hey Leo, you on the CB?
Yeah, I'm standing by my truck. I got you, loud and clear.
All right, cool. You have your trailer with you by any chance?
Nah, I dropped it off. I came up here to see if they had any livestock transports.
What they got?
They got gooseneck for 22. That's the lowest.
We can't do that. All right, so we'll do 10 of these, or we'll do 5 of these. All right, we got some chickens in there.
You want to grab some roosters too?
All right, so we'll get about 5 of those. That's leaves us at 15 out of the 30. I'm gonna go ahead and order some chicken food if you want to go ahead and pick that up on your way through.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and order some, I'll pick it up.
All right, so we already unloaded a couple of them. We're gonna go ahead and unload this last one. I think they should be all right for now. And then we got these ones over here, but I think I'm gonna leave these right here next to the skid steer. Leave the attachment there as well. Go ahead and turn that off. We'll see how they're doing. Yeah, so they got about 4,000 worth of the lovely food. They should all be doing pretty good now. Hey, buddy. Do we have to trade it? Do we have to trade that one back for the smaller one?
I think we need to trade the tractor in, Gramps.
Well, no, they had two different cultivators. They had this one and then they had a smaller one.
Oh, but I like this one. It makes me go wee.
Yeah, we're gonna have to detach that. Go ahead and bring that back to the dealership. Get the money back for that and buy the little $700 one there. All right, so we got all the wood loaded up. We ended up using the skid loader with the forks on some of them, and then we hucked a few of the others inside of the bed of the truck as well. Hey man, you said you ended up getting the field all prepped?
Yeah, grab your flashlight and come on.
All right, I'll follow you.
It just needs to be limed. I figured we can knock that out and fertilize it tomorrow.
Yeah, it's getting kind of late. This took quite a while, especially doing those trees. How did old Red handle for you?
We need an upgrade. She went about 0.5.
Ooh, so this took a long time then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So then what I'll say we can do is go ahead and you can stop by the gas station and get your truck filled up, and I'll run over to the market and we can sell the wood that I have, hopefully get some extra money. All right. Well, that is sold. We ended the day with 30,000. We're definitely going to be doing a lot more woodwork tomorrow. I want to look into possibly investing into some type of wood factory with all these trees we have here. All right, we will catch you guys in the morning. Good morning. We got a fresh field over here that I want to get planted. I'm probably going to throw down think about some wheat, and got a little grass growing up over here. Probably going to get trimmed down today. I believe the chickens are actually doing pretty well. We got some eggs over here. Yeah, got a few. Not too bad. Ran into an issue earlier today. We were getting all the equipment organized. Turns out our fertilizer sprayer can't fill it. So we're going to actually take this back to the dealership, get some money back or whatever the used sale price is, and get a different type of one. All right. We're going to go ahead and attach that. Oh boy. You know what? That's fine. We'll leave old Betty there. She's seen better days anyways. Go ahead and strap up. Head off to the dealership. Honestly, we could cut down that tree too. Woohoo! I gotta bring this to the shop, get the brakes looked at, 'cause these do not like to stop well. Oh, look at that. Dealership man is here today.
What's going on, buddy?
Not too much, man. So here's the deal, all right? Bought a spray of fertilizer and I can't feel the tank, man.
Is there a hole at the bottom of it?
I think there might be, honestly, because it wasn't holding.
That would be the problem right there. Your thing underneath it kind of rusted off. When did you purchase it?
I actually bought it last night.
You bought it last night. Must have been when Daryl was running.
Yeah, I believe it was Daryl that I spoke to get this actually.
All right. Well, what are you looking to do? Trade it in fair value, or are you gonna take it, go use it for something else? What are we looking to do?
If I could, trade it in equal value to, something else, or if I can put it towards and, put some extra cash on top for a different one, that'd be pretty sweet too.
So right behind you would be our most expensive option if you want to come over here.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that.
So this is a self-propelled John Deere 6000 series. It is pretty much its own machine. It'll propel itself. And right back here in the back is the tank. Just replaced the tank here recently. Nozzles haven't been replaced on it in a little bit, but it's a Deere. It runs forever.
Well, how much does one of these go for?
You're looking about $9,000 is what we'll be looking for price out of it. This would be the only other one we have right here. We haven't replaced the hoses on this one. Probably need to get replaced before you'd use it. Just so you know.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna take the 6000 series, but I'm also looking in for a upgrade of a tractor.
Well, tractor wise, I got a couple of options. I mean, you can go Deere with it again. Well, what kind of budget are we looking at?
I got about 30 grand right now. Would like to keep, a little chunk change for
Is
some
that
fuel.
before or after the 9,000 for that over there?
That is before.
Well, I'd immediately throws out the John Deere. John Deere's 40,000. This would probably be in your price range. We could let her go. This is a Fiat, does the job of anything you need. It's ready and set for a PTO shaft.
Okay, that's nice, very nice.
I personally recommend the Ford right here. Now, this is a nice little Ford. Beautiful tractor, in my opinion. Does a really good job. If you want to get up on in there and turn her on, you can get up in there and turn her on.
Crank her up. Oh, she sounds really healthy too.
Exactly. Hydraulics should be able to lift. Now, this does come with bell spikes alongside of, yep, the bucket.
Nice. I like it. How much does this go for?
Well, let me tell you some horsepower first. It says 157 horsepower, but you're paying for a lot here. It's gonna run you at $20,500.
What'd you say the price was for the other sprayer, man?
And $9,000. But I'll do you a deal right here. I'll do you about 28.5 for both of them.
You know what? I think I can work with that. All right, man. You got that check?
Yep. All right, you're good to go. Do you want to go ahead and put down your thing over there? I'll go ahead and get that off and load up your new tractor.
Will do.
All right. You need anything else? Seed, fertilizer, herbicide?
If I could get a thing of seeds, probably 2 pallets of seeds, fertilizer, and we'll do a crate of herbicide.
$3 grand for the fertilizer and $2,000 for the herbicide.
All right, let me go ahead and start off with the seeds, and I'll be coming back for the rest after I get some more wood out of here.
All right. Well, I'll bring everything over in a little bit. I'll at least bring over the seed with me, okay?
All right, thank you, man.
All right. See you in a little bit.
See you in a little bit. First things first is when we get here, unload, and I say we start chopping some trees, waiting for him to get here. Actually, better yet, let's get this tractor unloaded. We're gonna flip old red back over because I accidentally knocked her off the trailer earlier, as you guys saw. All right, let's see if we can. Nice, look at that, beautiful work. All right, so for this field, we're going to plant wheat. Now, honestly, we got 2 different types of fertilizers. We have the sprayer that's actually coming, which is the liquid, and then we got the 2-in-1 combo here, which is the solid fertilizer with the seeds, so that'll give us a nice fertilizer. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut this tree first. Oh look, the truckload is here.
All right. Where you want the stuff?
I actually got a forklift over there. I could unload the seeds. I'll put it over by the seeder over there. The sprayer, if you want to just put it by the baler, that would be pretty nice if you would.
Well, you got to unload these seeds first.
All right, let me go get that.
You know, if you came in on the other side of it, it would be easier.
You know, that's true.
Look at there. It's almost like there's 2 big holes right there meant for this.
All right. You know what? It might be the old age that's getting to me, man. You know?
More than the old age.
All right, I'll go ahead and drop that right. Perfect. Go ahead and shut this off. Leave that right there.
Alrighty, I'll put it right there. Just go ahead and do me a favor, sign here, here, and here. Initial there, and your social security number there.
All right, there you are.
Alrighty, I'll be expecting that $1 million you owe me by the end of the year.
Oh, yes, sir. All right, we're going to start old Betty up here. And we're going to at least get the seeds loaded in for the wheat. Perfect. So that is all set. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Where'd that tree go I cut down? Right here. Perfect. All right, we'll be back once we get the wood loaded. All right, so we got all the wood loaded up. We are going to go and sell it up now. Go ahead and sell those. 8,000, not too bad. Now we're moving a little bit quicker. I think what we're gonna try to do is if we can get some more of the bigger trees over by the bridge near the like heading towards the dealership, definitely be worth a lot more. Not too bad though. 8,000 for the trees that we did bring. All right, got my load for me.
Yep, just grab off what you need. I need the money first though.
All right, what was the total price?
That'll be $10,600. Go ahead and get her off.
All right, just these 4. Is this the
These 2 right here in the back are your fertilizer. These 2 up here are your herbicide. Do you know how to tell the difference?
Well, these are all fertilizer. Oh no, I see it. I see the difference here now. That's my fault.
See this red icon right here? That means it's herbicide. Come over here, that blue icon right there, that means it's fertilizer.
All right, duly noted. I'll keep that in mind. All right, so we got the herbicides. We got the fertilizers. All right. Well, we're gonna end up doing the liquid fertilizer because it was the cheaper option right now. All right, and like that, the field is finally planted. So we're gonna go ahead and put our seeder away, and we're gonna attach our sprayer. We're gonna start off with some fertilizer, and then after we do the fertilizer, then we're gonna switch to some herbicide. We definitely need to get a shed of some sorts because this is just not it. All right, and just like that, the field is now fertilized. We're gonna go and get some herbicide on the field. It needs some lime. Weeds are growing, but we're about to stop the weeds with the herbicide. Turn this on, and here we go. And just like that, the field is now been herbicided. Kind of a funny word. Cut that off, and let's go check the field. And perfect. Right now we only got a 50 and 57% yield bonus and fertilizers. So we'll do that in the morning. Good morning, everyone. We slept through the night and we actually have a nice little field starting to come along. It does need lime. We're actually going to get something to do that today. We also have some more eggs coming in. Chickens are doing fairly decent. Yeah, we got about 53 eggs. Yesterday when I looked, we had about, I think it was 12. But let's go ahead and say hey to Leo. What happened yesterday? Where'd you go?
I went up to see the parents, man.
Ah, gotcha.
I don't know if you heard, but Mama got put in the hospital, so I had to go up and see her.
Oh, that's not good. Is she doing better now?
Yeah, she slipped down the stairs and fell.
Oh no. So here's what I'm thinking today. We got a bigger trailer, so I want to get some more of these trees pushed out of the way. And we got plenty of equipment, seeds, and fertilizer to do a secondary field.
You make it start on the secondary field?
Yeah, so I was thinking we could get a secondary field going. Also, I would like to get a decent amount of money because land 43 is basically a 17-acre property that has a nice cornfield to it, and corn would be really profitable if we were able to get that. If you want to find a spot to make another field, that would be ideal. Get 2 fields going and plant a different type of crop because we have wheat growing over there. We could do like sunflowers or something like that, you know?
I got you. I got you.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and feed the chickens real quick.
All right.
Perfect. It wouldn't stop. See, how much feed do they get? Oh, yeah, they're good. So right now we have 1 8-month, 2-month, a 2-month. So we're probably, I might order, yeah, we're gonna order a few extra of these. Here we go, some new chickens. Very nice. We're gonna go and hop in the old Dodge, meet him somewhere, see if he's found a nice spot.
What's up, Grandpappy?
Find any a decent spot yet, or?
Well, I was thinking somewhere in this area.
Yeah, no, this is not our land. I think this is David's land right here, actually. But I was thinking there's a nice little, like a semi-decent flat spot up there over by Chicken Coop. Like right here's a decent little flat spot,
Oh yeah.
and it's not too much of an incline. If we make a nice little field and go like down with it, I think we'll be all right. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we are going to load the rest of the trailer with a decent amount of wood, and we're gonna fill up the bed of the truck with those little logs over there. Get them all sold off. 13 grand, hey man, nice. That's not too shabby. All right, let's head back to the farm. Actually, we're gonna get a hold of Leo over the CB, have him meet us over at the dealership. Hey man.
Hey, what's going on, Grandpap?
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some lime. We're gonna get some solid fertilizer, and what we're also going to do is we are going to get this little guy right here. Nice little fertilizer for the solid fertilizers, because the other way we can use our fertilizers through our seeder. But if we want to just spread it out, just the fertilizer, this will come in handy. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go inside. We're gonna talk some business. We're gonna do 2 lime, 2 solid fertilizers, power wash, and the fertilizer attachment. All right, so we came to a total agreement of $5,200 for everything. We're gonna use the old forklift. We're gonna get all the stuff loaded up onto the trailer. There we go. Okay. All right, so we got all that loaded up. He's got the power washer and the fertilizer. All right, I would like to get the big tree cut down today too, because that would be some nice money. Now this little guy right here, he doesn't hold much, but it sure will get the job done. Perfect, just like
Hey,
that.
Grandpappy, it's a little bit heavy for my
Drop it right there. What is that, lime?
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and drop that there. I need to fill this up right here anyway. Oh, wow, that was not much at all. I might have to send you back to get some more lime because I only got 2,000 liters for that. All right, so we got 4,000 liters of lime. We're going to go ahead and lime the field because it does need it and it would give us a little extra yield bonus. Should be able to cover this field with what we got in the tank, hopefully. It's going to be close. Need lime, but we just bounced it in the lime.
Hey, Grandpappy,
Yeah, what up, man?
how I use this dang old pressure washer?
And we gotta show him how to use a pressure washer now, huh? All right, so he's cleaning off the old truck. I haven't seen it look this clean in ages. Appreciate the clean, man.
Hey, Grandpappy, how's it looking?
Looking good. We're gonna go ahead and get the cedar attached, and we're gonna go ahead and plant that other field.
Anything else need to be cleaned?
I think we could hold off for right now. If you could cut some trees down and get them loaded up on a trailer, that'd be sweet. So it turns out this hill is another steep one. So we're gonna have to do the same thing we did yesterday in planting that field. Almost done with this little field here. I say once we get this field done and he's get a few trees cut down and we get that sold, we'll head to bed and see how these crops are doing in the morning. That is done. Perfect. Now let's go get some liquid fertilizer and spray that down. That's closing. Let's see how we got. Awesome. Got an 80% yield bonus. So what we're going to do is we're going to go bring this back over there. We're going to take the small trailer and we're going to go pick up probably a couple more things of lime. Okay. So we got all of the lime loaded up. It was about 2250, I think it was roughly. I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the farm. We're gonna go ahead and lime the barley field. Maybe he will have that big old tree loaded up. That'd be pretty nice. Get some extra money from that. There we go. And that field is completely prepped. We got a 95% yield bonus, 100% fertilize. So this will be doing really good. I think what we're gonna do is if we can't purchase that big field corn, once that is ready for harvesting, I say we'll plant some corn there. All right, so we're gonna go and give him a hand with the trees and get him off to the selling. After that, it is bedtime, guys. Morning, everyone. We are back on the farm. Leo is not here with us today. I believe he is at his family's today. We're up to 104 eggs, and I believe these little fellas are actually starting to, at least the younger ones, are starting to mature pretty well. And we're doing pretty good. But today's goal, so I believe this is got quite a bit of growing to do too. I mean, it's not too bad. It's the first field that we did. However, there is a factory that I want to look into getting. It is a sawmill. It's nothing huge. Yeah, it's $36,000. I think it'll do perfect for the job. We bring in the trees, cut stuff, sell it, and we could make a decent profit off of that. So we are gonna go and cut some trees, man. Let's go cut some trees. All right. So we got about 23,000. I believe it was 30 grand. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and head back, put some more trees down, because right now trees are gonna be our primary source of income. Perfect. We are about to pull on in. I'm hoping we can get a decent amount of change for this chunk of load because we spent quite a bit getting all this. It was a hassle. Perfect. So if we really wanted to, we have the money to get both the sawmill and the garden. So I'm going to say that we're going to start off with a sawmill. We're going to head back over to the farm and call in the lovely contractors, get that put in, and go from there. All right, just got back. We paid for the construction and all that. Came out to like 36,000. This is the sawmill. It'll be perfect. We got some extra wood down there. We can push over here to get this started. And we got wood planks, wood logs, wood beams. We're gonna go ahead and just start everything in here. Gonna go to storing. We're actually gonna go down here. We're gonna have the tractor and we're gonna push the wood. All right, got those here. We have a decent amount of in there. So I guess let's just start bringing a ton of these trees. We got quite a bit right here. We could just bring them right down to this little drop off spot, and while that's running, still get some production going. And yeah, ooh, landed right on the roof. Yeah, there we go. Slide right off. All right, and we'll cut this. All right, we're gonna get these loaded into here. Okay, we cut down quite a few. Our storage over here is full. Yeah, we're at a 97%. So whenever it needs any more wood, we'll just bring some over, cut it down right here, and we should get some of this. It'll start throwing out some planks and stuff over here. Now I want to go check on our chickens. See if we got any more eggs today. Yeah, we got 131. I want to wait till this pallet is full before we go and sell them, because that's going to be a decent amount of money. Yeah, I think we're going to bite the bullet, and we're going to put an open facing garden out. All right, so we got the open air garden. We had to put it in a different location because I wasn't able to get it down here, but it left us with $3,638 for the day. Good morning. Another beautiful day. So we do have the sawmill going. It is still chucking along pretty good. I need to clean it up a little bit. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We got 6%, 98% capacity. While that's continuing to do its thing, we do have wood over here in the meantime, just to be closer. Last night we bought a garden because, why not? Figured it'd be a nice little income once we get all this stuff. However, we do need to get solid fertilizer. We have the water barrel over there already, and we already have the seeds here. We could probably use a little more seeds. I'll probably get the bucket and pick all that up. But another thing, I want to plant a bigger field. I was honestly thinking about looking into getting field 36 here. I heard that they are getting some cheaper but new to me combines and certain headers for a new combine, so that'll be nice. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and empty out the water here. There we go. Oh wow. No, my mechanic is gonna hate me. Crashing the truck everywhere. All right, let's get into the Ford. All right, now let's go get our bucket, load the seeds up. I think if we're lucky, we might have a little solid fertilizer. Go ahead and dump it right here. Perfect. Let's go get the last little bit of that. All right, let's go bring the little bit we have in here. Right. Now, we're gonna go put the forks back on here. We're gonna get solid fertilizer and put it in there. So we're gonna need a lot more water. We're gonna need a lot more fertilizer and a ton more seeds. So we're gonna go fill up water again. Get filled up. And back to the farm. Go ahead and load the water. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the other pallet of fertilizer, and then we're gonna get the other pallet of seeds. That's how that works right there. Okay. All right, we're gonna take the truck. We're gonna fill the water up again. We're also gonna take the eggs. Yeah, we've been waiting a while. We got 180 pieces of eggs. I know it's only a small portion, but just to see what kind of price we're getting. We're gonna stop by the pond, fill up the tanker, and then we'll head over sell these eggs, because I'm sure they would pay a decent amount. All right, perfect. We got that. We'll exit this way. All right, so we are gonna go to the fair and sell these. I can sell water. Oh, well, boy, this just got interesting. $704 for some water. $526 for 186 eggs, or 180 eggs. Sorry. Well, I didn't know that I could sell the water. That's interesting. So we're gonna have to stop by back at the pond and refill up. There we go. Yeah, let's fill up. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a run to sell some wood as well, because right now we can get the extra money on that. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna drop the tanker right here. We're gonna go attach to the big trailer. We're gonna go load up some trees, and we're gonna make a run to the agricultural fair. We need some extra money in order to get the additional stuff for the garden. Let's shut that off, and we are gonna go get some money. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we We're gonna bring the truck and trailer over to the dealership. We're gonna get some solid fertilizer. We're gonna need some more seeds too. Probably about 4 crates of each. Do the chicken, and we're just gonna have to make a couple of water runs. Hey man,
What's going on, buddy?
I need some solid fertilizers, and I need some seeds from my garden, man.
Let me see what I got. May need to order the solid fertilizer. I think I have the seed ready to rock and roll.
I need about 4 crates. Yeah, I was gonna say about 4 crates each.
I got the seed right here. This is actually a discounted seed right here, so should be perfect for what you need. And then the solid fert, I'm going to go inside and special order that.
If you want, we could get the seed loaded up, and we could you could just order and bring the fertilizer after.
That sounds perfect to me. I'll go ahead and get that loaded up then.
I see you guys got a nice new combine.
Oh, not just a new combine. We had a lot of people coming in and trading in some of their old stuff for some newer stuff. And of course, we bought some stuff from some new people.
Hey, what's the price tag on this combine? This is clean.
Well, we're selling it as a full set. So you get the combine and the 2 headers and the header trailer. You're going to be looking, I'd have to look once I get this stuff loaded. Let me load it up, and then I'll be able to run inside to get you the proper numbers.
All right, yeah.
All right, City Slicker.
City Slicker.
That's your nickname.
I don't know about all that.
All right, let me look at it real fast. We'll just do $1,000 per crate.
1,000 per, 4 grand. All right, what's the damage for the fertilizer?
Let me come take a look over here. It'd be $1,900 per pallet, and you want 4 units, so that would be $76,000. I gotta deliver it to you later today, so we'll call it $78,000 or $7,800. That would put you at $11,800. What you owe me today?
All right, this time I got cold hard cash for you, man.
Sounds perfect to me.
There you are.
By the way, you asked about this setup right here. We're selling everything right here for $35,000 out the door.
35,000 at the door. Ooh, how long is that going on for?
Till someone buys it.
All right, well, I'll keep that in mind.
Yep, all right, we'll be seeing you now.
All right, have a good one. I'll see you in a bit. All right, let's go back to the farm. Let's go ahead and get these into the garden. These should be coming along with the fertilizer. And then while we're waiting for him after we unload this, we'll get the water in there. Hey, man.
How's it going?
It's going.
All right, where am I putting these first 2 bags?
Here, I'll move that trailer. But you can put it right in front.
You want me to go ahead and unload it in there?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. All right, thank you, sir.
All right, you be having a good one, you hear?
Oh yeah, you'll be seeing from me. I'm gonna come get that combine. Don't you worry.
Well, if I'm not there, make sure to get a hold of George.
All right, I'll get a hold of George. So we got the tomatoes and lettuce growing now. So we're gonna let that do its thing. All right, we're gonna try and clear out this little area. Probably this and this. Go ahead and cut some trees. Whoa! Almost got crushed by a tree. And we'll cut this one down right here, and then we'll start we'll get the blue tractor, trim them down to necessary size to fit on the trailer here. All right, we're gonna get these loaded up. All right, we got all the wood loaded up. I trimmed some. I didn't trim a few others. But yeah, we got all the wood loaded up. We are going to head to the agricultural fair and get some money. I would like to get that combine. If we can get that combine before we have to harvest, that would be ideal. Yeah, if we can get 35,000, I think we're gonna bite that bullet. We're gonna get that and sell. We didn't even make anything close to that. All right, we are going to head back. Let's those sell really quick. I have 135 of those. What I am gonna do, we're gonna take Leo's truck because we're gonna get another field going. Honestly, if we start from like right here, we go all the way down to our border and we follow it down. I think that'll do good. And we're gonna probably end up buying property number 36. Yeah, we're gonna probably end up buying 36. All right, we're gonna start right about here. That's where we'll start it. We'll make it bigger. More fields, the better. And we need to grab our cedar and actually fill it up. You know what? We're gonna have to go dealership now. We're only gonna need a crate each. So what I'll do is I'll take the Cummins. Oh, hey man.
Hey, sorry about that. I was trying to get some paperwork filled out real fast on my phone.
Oh, no, that's all right. I just needed a couple things for the new field coming up. I just needed some fertilizer and great seeds.
All right. Well, looks like you done got everything good to go.
Yeah, he's got them all paid up on the inside already, so I mean we're all good. Do you want me to put it back?
I'll go ahead and put it back. You good to go, man?
All right, thank you, man.
You have a good one.
You too.
Man, that man gets uglier and uglier.
Wow, I heard that.
Oh, better hearing from an old man.
Yeah, still got some good hearing. All right, turn the lights off, turn this off, and we are all set. Everything is prepped for tomorrow morning. All right, y'all. I am going to bed. Good morning, y'all. Another beautiful day. We got a few things that we're gonna get done. We had moved our equipment yesterday because we are going to make a new field. I want to try to get a bigger field going. I'm not sure what I'm gonna plant here yet. Either some wheat, because we have some wheat here, but there's a couple options that we could plant here. Go ahead and lower that. Allow. I'm gonna try to make a bigger field because they got a nice harvester. If we can get a decent sized field, then we could definitely put that harvester to use. All right. And just like that, we are done with the field prepping. At least the first part. Now we got to go through and fertilize it, put some lime down, make sure we got some herbicide on it so the weeds don't come and grow in. Let's go do liquid fertilizer, get the field ready. All right, just like that, the field has been fertilized. We are going to go get our herbicide and spray that down. Right now, let's go spray the herbicide down to prevent the weeds. There we go. And that field is been fertilized and the herbicide just got done. Go ahead, shut this off. Percent fertilized. It'll be more fertilized once we use the seeder. We might be able to go ahead and lower this. All right, and we got the lime put down. We got barley in there. We're gonna do some oats, and then we're gonna just turn around here, start planting. strip up. After that, the field is completely planted, fertilized, and now it's just we wait for it to start growing. Ended up deciding to go with oats because that was the best option. Yeah, we're doing a 95% yield bonus, 100% fertilizer. We might have to go another round with the herbicide though, 'cause it does say we got weeds growing, and we do not want that. All right, and the field should be good now. Yep, we are all good. Now that all that is done, we're gonna go check on the garden, see how that is doing. Oh, fun fact, I didn't even notice this when I purchased this, but check this out, ready? Boom. Ain't that something? All right, so it does look like we need some more water. What we'll do is we'll get my truck. We'll go ahead and grab the tanker. Probably do a couple runs of water. All right, let's go fill up some water and let's try to get that out of the red zone. Dang, 11,000 liters. We're still not even nearing. We got more liters of water in there than we do the rest of the stuff. We got 4% on tomatoes, lettuce, distributing the lettuce. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll park the tanker. We're gonna go attach to the big trailer, get some trees loaded up. We're gonna leave the bed of the truck empty, and we're gonna put the couple of crates of the lettuce in there. See what we get. All right, we're gonna go load some trees up and head off. Go ahead and sell all that. Another 5 grand. Let's head back to the farm, and then we'll check on the chickens. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and first things first, check the sawmill. Well, we're getting there. We should probably start filling that up with some more wood. What you guys doing? Production, we got 50%. So we're still got about one chicken doing most of the work still. Got 110 pieces of eggs. All right, well, I mean, truthfully, we've done just about all we can do today. What's going on, man? Where you been?
What's up, old timer? Oh, you know, the dogs got out. Had to help the neighbor track the dog down.
Okay. Right. I'll believe it this time. Gotta come up with a better excuse next time, now, all right?
All right, Grandpappy.
All right, here's what I want you to do today, all right? We got quite a bit of stumps.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get rid of these stumps and mow this back lawn, because I know you like your mowing.
The back 40.
Yeah. After we get the fields harvest, plan on getting a house over here.
Mm.
So we need to clear up the area as much as we can.
Am I gonna have you come behind me with the old baler?
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll get the baler attached to the Ford. I'll pull behind you once you start the mowing. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go set the trailer up so any wood that we find, miscellaneous wood that's just laying around, we can just sell it because we're gonna use the bigger trees and we're gonna put them in the sawmill while he gets that all set up. I brought the trailer over so you can just put it on the trailer.
Ah,
Put the small ones in the bed of the truck. That way we have more room for the bigger pieces when we find them. All right, so we'll let him get that cutting done. We're gonna load the skid steer up with the mower attachment, and we'll bring this over here. So when he's ready for this, he has it. We'll use the red tractor for the baler, just because it's a little quicker. And let's go get the baler, get that brought over there. Oh, look at that. He's already going. Perfect. Oh, there's still a little bit of grass in here. Okay. Let's get some nice bales out of this. Yes, sir. We'll come back around for the spots we've missed. You couldn't keep it in a more straight line, could you?
man, this thing has a mind of its own sometimes.
I just think you don't know how to control the machine. And you be careful with them blades. You're cutting over some of these big stumps here.
I know. I've been stopping and cutting them.
All right, you better be. All right, and I got a few decent sizes. I mean, if we wanted to, we could save some of those and turn them into silage. The silage does go for more. Oh, you got another stump, huh?
Oh yeah,
We're gonna have to cut some of these trees down too.
definitely.
I wasn't joking when I said there's a lot of stumps in here. You want to bring the truck around and we'll start putting the bales on the truck?
I got you, Grandpappy.
All right.
You got these logs on here. Do you want me to take them off?
No, we'll leave those. I'm gonna go move this, and I'm gonna go get the bale fork. I gotta go run and get the tractor, and then I'll get the bale forks, and then we'll load that trailer up. All right, we're slowly making it. Slowly but surely.
Grandpappy, I think we're gonna need to get the bell fork for the skid steer.
Yeah, I think you might be right on that one.
Can we drive up there and see how much it cost?
Drive the trailer over here really quick so I can drop these.
You wanna come with me up there?
Yeah, we can go over take a look. All right, we got those on there. So we're gonna go look at the either a bale trailer or the fork attachment for the skid steer. So we got two options. One option, right, is this right here. Got 6 grand for the bale trailer.
Okay, okay.
And then we have the skid steer bale forks, 600 bucks.
Oh, that's not bad.
Or we could utilize the trailer and get the both of them and have that trailer ready when we come into harvest.
You just wanna go ahead and get both of them?
I feel like it'd be the smarter option. Actually, come check this tractor out. The 2654 Volvo BM. Ain't she nice?
She's nice. How much they asking?
I'm not sure how much they're asking for this.
Why don't you call up all the dealership man?
We just gotta go right inside. Come on. So we just paid 6,600. We got a bale trailer and we got the skid steer bale fork attachment. So we're gonna get down there. We're gonna get all the bales loaded up. We're gonna sell the bales, and then if we have enough money, we're gonna come over here and we're going to get the combine kit or set. My bad. All right, so we got the bale forks. Go ahead and just poke it and get it up here, and then I'll tie it down. All right, I'm gonna bring the truck forward.
Oh yeah, we got these.
Go ahead and just make sure everything's strapped. Perfect. So he's gonna grab the 40-foot trailer. I'm gonna help get the pallets loaded onto the trailer because we got quite a few of those. Actually, we got about 6 pallets. We'll get the fork attachment for the skid steer for that though.
Oh, which one's the right attachment, old man?
Yeah, I know. I'm away. Thank you. All right, so you got the food and I got the bales, and you ready to go get these sold?
Yeah, as soon as I can move these. I can't seem to move those two.
It's a hard push, but I mean, here we go. I'm gonna get in my truck, and we are off to.
Farmer's market?
No, we're gonna go to the agricultural fair. Nice. And guess what we can do today now?
What's that?
We can go get that combine.
Alright, I'll meet you up there. You wanna take this trailer and I'll drive that trailer back to the farm?
Yeah, I suppose so. All right, we just paid Daryl the 35,000. We are left with $4,480, man. But it is okay. Go ahead and hop in the truck and meet me down at the farm, and I'm gonna take our new combine home. Oh, this thing sounds beautiful and nice interior, and it's got only 0.1 hours on here. Well, what do you think? We got our first major upgrade, man. The beautiful combine.
It is. Now, how do we use that combine trailer?
So here, this is what we'll do. I'll hop on in it. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna attach to the header because that's the one that we're gonna end up using first. Perfect. And we're gonna bring this right over here. We're gonna attach to the corn header. Then we're gonna put the corn header on the trailer. There we go. Yeah, the corn header's on there. We got the massive grain header over here now. It'll be perfect. All right, man. You got everything all cleaned off you wanted to clean today?
Yeah, everything's been sprayed off.
Sprayed off. All right. So I
Your
mean,
truck's kinda clean too.
perfect. Thank you. Well, man, are you ready to hit the hay?
Hey, I am. How about you?
Yeah, let's go hit the hay, man.
Yo, how much is a house gonna cost us? I'm tired of sleeping in these tents, man.
I'm sorry, man. If we can get 40 grand, I'll get us a house. All right. All right. Good night, man.
Night.
Good morning, Leo. How you doing?
I'm alright, Grandpappy. I'm a bit tired.
You sleep well in your tent?
Nah, I slept on a log all night. What about you?
Oh, I had a flat surface on my side. No rocks, no nothing.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it is. So here's the deal. As you see, we got quite a bit of trees over by the sawmill. What I want to do is trim the trees down. Whatever trees that can't fit inside of the sawmill, I want to sell them because we are going to need to get a little extra money today. I would like to get a bigger really.
What?
You know how goofy you look in that outfit, bro?
What's it look like?
That's too funny. But no. We're gonna trim down these branches if you wouldn't mind doing that. we're gonna put in a sawmill as much as we can, and the rest we're gonna sell.
Grandpappy, you said I look ridiculous. What do I look like?
You look like an orange minion, right? All right, so we're gonna. Oh no, we're gonna close that down. We're gonna open the gates. Did not mean to open that side, so we're gonna let there be sunlight. All right. So we're gonna switch these to door, and we got a few pallets here. All right, I'm gonna bring the big trailer around. We're gonna continue to trim these. The rest are gonna get sold. See what we can get for some extra money on it. And we did organize it quite a bit. We got the liquid fertilizer over by the fertilizer. We got the seeder, the cultivator, the baler, all in the same spot. We got the tractors moved. We got the attachments moved for the skid steer and the front loader. Probably gonna try to get a bigger water tanker today. All right, we are pulling in here. Go ahead and get this stuff sold. Let's go ahead and sell it. 3,600. Too bad. All right, we're gonna head back to the farm. We're gonna help Leo get the rest of that grass picked up and sell some more bales. I'm back. Got $3,600 for the trees.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Are you trimming down the rest of the lawn?
Trying to at least.
We're gonna park the trailer. I'll get in the baler and help you with that. Let's go ahead and start picking up what he's got going on over here. I would like to, when we go and possibly have the money to purchase another property, we're definitely going to do 2 fields. One is going to be a grass field and one is going to be a corn field. And I think with those 2 going, plus the fields that we got over here, will be pretty good. There we go. We've finished everything. We got the field all picked up. We got about a total of 3 bales from that little portion there. Not too bad. I mean, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go stop at the dealership, alright?
Alright, I've done about as much as I could do without tipping this thing.
Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so we're gonna go head off over there. I want to see if we could possibly get a trade-in value for a bigger tanker along with some cash on top. How we doing, man?
Doing pretty good. Just getting the inventory. Thought I renting up. Trying to get everything ready to move. We're about to move over here across the road.
Yeah, I see that. When did that happen? When did you guys buy the new land?
Oh, we bought it a couple months back. We just finally got the permits we needed to start construction.
All right, cool. Well, here's the deal, man. I'm looking for a bigger water tanker. The one that I got, it does the job, but it's just taking forever. I need a bigger water tanker. What you got?
So bigger water tankers right now, we don't got much of a selection. This would be the only one we have is a black water tanker. Reasons black, it don't grow algae that way.
Perfect. I like that. How many liters does it hold?
This thing should hold about 8,000 liters is what you'll be looking at.
8,000 liters. What's the tag on this thing?
You're going to be looking at a $23,000 price tag.
Guys, take trade-ins.
We can do a trade-in. Is that little water tanker what you're trying to trade in?
Yeah, get it out with the old and in with the upgrade.
I can give you $3,000 for it.
3,000, so 20 grand.
It'd be a 20 grand trade.
All right. Let me make a call real quick to my brother on my property real quick, and then I'll get back with you on that. All right.
All right, sounds good.
Yo, Leo,
What's up, Grandpappy?
what are you doing right now?
Loading bales onto the trailer.
All right. How quickly can you get those sold? Cause we got pretty good steal over here for a water tanker for 23,000. And I can trade the small white one in here for about 3,000, so we would only have to pay 20 grand.
Well, granted, since I only have 3 bales, I probably won't get much for them.
All right, what else we got down there? We got any wood?
We got a couple veggies.
Oh yeah, we could do that. All right, so I'm gonna talk to the salesman. I'm gonna head back down there. We'll get those veggies sold and then get this water tanker.
Okay.
All right, man. I gotta make a couple more runs down to the farm and get a couple things sold. As soon as I get done with that, I'm definitely take you up on that 20 grand offer with the small water tank.
All righty then. You go have a good one, and we'll be here when you get back.
All right, sounds good, man. Take it easy. All right, so we got the lumber loaded up. We're now getting the veggies up on a trailer. We could also do the little bit of eggs that we have. I have 300 eggs. I mean, what do you think? Should we sell the eggs or should we leave the eggs?
We could sell the eggs.
Sell the eggs. All right. All right, let's go. Off to sell some stuff, man. All right. Well, we beat Leo here as per usual.
Hey, we need to pick up a trailer for gas for the skid steer.
We'll just load the skid steer up on the trailer. It'll be cheaper. $45,000. Nice. And 1,400. We got 60 grand. Imagine that. All right, you ready to head over to the farm? I'm gonna fill up on gas actually.
Oh, I'm still good.
I'm gonna fill up on some fuel.
Should we go pick up that trailer?
Well, we gotta bring the old one.
Yeah, I'll grab the old one.
All right, let's do this. We're gonna go get the trade in, and then how would you like a house?
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
You got a nice dealership going on here. I see you guys finally are in the process of moving.
Yeah, we got 99% of stuff already moved on over. We're just moving the last little bit of stuff. It's just the old place. We didn't have enough room, and here we can actually expand and make the place a lot better. We have some future expansion plans to go that direction. On top of that, we also have a place to store the fertilizer and the chemicals and the seed. You know how it is.
Yeah, no, perfect. I'm actually here to take that tanker, and I brought that trade in on the dually over there too.
All right, well, that would be perfect. Let's, yeah, if you don't mind going and send me that 20,000, we'll go ahead and switch over to that.
I also need a couple more things. I need solid fertilizer and a case of seeds.
How many? One or two?
One of each.
All right. All right, so go ahead and attach it up over there, and you should be good to go.
All right.
How much you asking for this old Ford?
So this is a nice little purple Ford right here. I'm not the biggest of fans. It's on rubber bands, for God's sake. But the boss man told me we need to get rid of it for about 30,000.
You want to do a trade-in?
What's your truck?
That dually right there?
You got a Dodge dually, stickers that gotta come off. How many miles you got on her?
I got about 1.3 hours on her.
So 130 miles on it. I'll do about 10 grand.
What you think, Grandpappy?
I mean, I suppose I'll pay the other half, but you're gonna be working for free. All right.
I mean, I just need something to keep up with your fast truck there.
All right, man. I'll expect to see you come down a little later. All right.
I'll be down there shortly. You have a good one.
You as well, man. All right, after you there, Bucko.
All right, Grandpappy.
We're gonna go ahead and empty this out. Perfect. Let's see what that put us at. Hopefully we're in the green now, though. Yeah, perfect. Got 16,000 liters. We're gonna go ahead and put the cover back up for the night. There we go. Look who decided to show up. Nate.
All right, go ahead and get this stuff off my truck.
I'm getting it.
Or get one of each off this truck. You boys don't know a whole lot about farming, I can tell that.
That's all right. Just gotta wing it.
I'm winging it, all right. All right, you boys have a good one.
You too. All right, let's go ahead and unload these seeds really quick, and off to bed we go. Good morning. Good morning. Today it's actually harvest. We gotta get a trailer. That's gonna be a big thing for today. He's still probably sleeping, of course. But the chicken coop, this whole area is not farmy. You know what I mean? What we're gonna do is we're gonna organize some stuff. Let's wake him up first off. I know you ain't sleeping in there. I will drag you out of here. Get up. We got work to do.
What?
Get out of bed.
It's too early for this.
It is not too early. Why are you still sleeping? It's 9:30. Come on now. Get up.
Because I stayed up late working on the farm.
Price you paid, I guess. All right. Obviously, we have a field that needs to be harvested today and then refixed. Okay.
Yeah, but it looks like we need to do some restructuring too.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, we got to get some of this stuff reworked, reorganized. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you go get the constructor down here to give us a quote?
Yeah, go ahead and run us up a quote. I'm going to go ahead and get prepped for harvesting the field, all right?
All right, yeah, I'm gonna take my truck up there, see about swapping it out, and get that quote in.
Don't be spending any money until you give me a call first, all right?
All right, all right.
What we're going to do while he's gone, we're going to go ahead and start this. Perfect. Definitely going to have to make a couple sweeps, but that's fine. Well, you're hauling in here pretty quick, man.
I got some good news and some bad news.
All right, what are they?
Well, Mr. Nate said he can reorganize the farm and build a house for 35,000.
Okay. Reorganize it and get us a house in here?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie with you, boyo. I think we're gonna have to bite the bullet on this one. That's a really good deal.
Oh yeah? You want to finish doing this real quick? Oh, we don't have a trailer.
No, we do not.
Well, let me get the baler.
Yeah, go ahead and get the baler. Go ahead and give Nate a call for me. Let him know we're gonna go ahead and take that offer. All right, we just finished. Oh, just about, sorry, just about finished. We're gonna go ahead and finish up and get the wheat baled up. If we're lucky, we won't have to dump into a trailer. Construction man is doing his thing, and we're actually probably gonna end up extending this field probably all the way down there. Perfect. That is all done. Now we just got to get the baler and start baling this. All right, we have got to the field now. We're gonna just start getting this all picked up. All right, so we got 3 bales, and then we also have. Oh, there's a little bit over here. We'll get that picked up with the one of the buckets. All right, so we're gonna go get the trailer. We're gonna bring it over here. We're gonna get it loaded up, and then we're gonna probably have to go out and buy a new trailer to get the straw transferred from the combine to the trailer so we can go out and sell it. All right, the bale's loaded up. Looks like they're all set down there. Let's go see what they're up to. What's going on, man?
Well, I noticed when I was doing my construction, I thought that I kind of messed up some of your fields. So I figured I would do the neighborly thing. I'd bring out the big guns and help you fix just your fields because your fields make no sense whatsoever.
That is fair. Okay.
But also fix the damage I did.
You did quite a beautiful job over here, man.
But I say, now this looks like a farm right here. You got your wood production over there. Got rid of the little stupid shed over there. So this is actually a house from the 1970s. I kind of just put some boards in it and kind of made it hold up and transport over here. Had to relay the bricks for you.
Okay.
Got her ready to go. You can go on inside. I think there's 2 bedrooms, or may only be 1. Someone sleeping on a couch, most likely.
Yeah, he gonna be sleeping on the couch.
Playground in the back area for your grandkids. You got a little pool back there. I went ahead and got the chicken coop set up over here. Simple as can be. And since I was doing the designing as well, I went ahead and made sure you had a nice little area to park your stuff. Because when I got here, everything was just everywhere. And if you go up there, there's another road that takes you directly to the greenhouse. And you can put multiple of these up here.
Awesome. So yeah, we're gonna have a couple of these now.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing working. Do you want me to take the water to go get water in it?
Yeah, we're gonna need water. We're gonna need seeds. We're gonna need fertilizer.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and fix your fields for you and they're gonna be a lot bigger, by the way, when I'm done.
All right, sounds good. All right, Leo, go ahead and if you can can you do about 3 loads of water?
I can try.
All right, we're gonna go sell the few hay bales we got here. All right, construction is done. It is a very beautiful job that he got done there. We got a nice house. And then next, we're looking into some land and getting a cow pasture set up and getting it all ready for our milk production. And not too bad, $1,800. Yo, Leo, you on the phone?
Yeah, what you need?
How you making out down there by the pond?
I'm working on getting my first load. This trailer's a bit tricky to back up sometimes.
Just drive it a little close to the edge. You'll be all right. All right. Seems like he's on his way back after some failed attempts with the trailer. And we're going to meet him up there. Nate is fixing the fields over here as we just got done with the harvest. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate lettuce. We are also going to activate tomatoes. We got 2 more fields coming along pretty great. Got a nice long field now over here. The barley, I'm probably after this, I'm gonna extend this and going to make it into a grass patch and then set it aside for silage. But now we just wait for him to get over here.
Find about 5 grand.
5 grand. Oh boy.
Trust me, it's gonna be worth it though when I'm done.
All right, let me get it chopping. Yo, Leo, where you at?
I'm gonna have to borrow your truck or they sell mine back.
Yeah, I'll bring my truck over. All right, here, this is what I'll do. I'm gonna hook up to this. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up. You wanna do me a favor?
What's up?
We need about 5 grand. I need you to start cutting some more trees for me. You think that's doable?
5 grand worth of trees? See what we got.
All right, Marshall. Everything's all done. If you kind of look around a little bit, you'll realize you have some really big fields now.
I do. They're quite some big fields. Looks like I'm gonna have to get some upgraded tractors and cultivators and stuff now.
You have fun. Just hey, make sure to give me that money now.
All right, I'll wire you the money. All right.
Yeah, hey, if you need any more custom work done, let me know. You can always hire me out to plant stuff if you need be.
All right, will do. Thank you.
Sold that wheat, got about 5,000.
That's all we needed was 5 grand. But what we are gonna have to do is we're gonna have to reload the sawmill.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to go over to O'Neill's and cut down some of his trees.
Yeah, very, very true. Go ahead and cut him the check and I guess see what you got to do. I'm gonna go and get some more wood and probably sell that wood over there. He came back finally. We got quite a bit of this loaded up, getting ready to start strapping everything down. Got some wood chips, quite a bit of wood chips. If you want to get the planks before you get the wood chips, because the wood chips, well, you know, those are just in case money. All right, we got a ton of wood. He's done. We have a ton of wood chips that we can't sell quite yet. What do you think about this load, man?
Oh, it's gonna bring a lot of money. Yeah, I'll take it up there if you want to take my truck.
What'd you say?
I said I'll take it up if you want to take my truck over to the dealership and see about a trailer for this.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
And see if you can get a quote on that expedition I had out there.
I'll see what I can do for you. Yo, Leo, you on the phone?
Yo, you on the phone?
Yeah, I'm on the phone.
Check the bank account.
Oh my God, $108,000?
Hey, Grandpappy, you think I can afford that truck now?
I think you could afford that truck, and we'll go ahead and get a nice trailer too. Well, well, well. That was quite a load, wasn't it?
Oh, she was hefty, all right.
Yeah, the old girl can carry it, no problem though, huh?
Oh yeah, yo, you see this truck I'm looking at over here?
Is this the expedition?
Yeah.
I saw the pictures. It was actually pretty nice. This is clean.
Well, how's it going? What can I upsell you on today? I mean, sell you today.
Oh man, there's a few things that we need today. So first off, I'm gonna need the green side dump trailer right there.
All right, let me go look at it real fast. Let's see. I mean, it's green, so I mean that automatically has 30 grand to the price. 50,000. But I'll do you a deal at 15,000.
Okay. And we need a new tractor. But here's what I need, all right? I need a tractor that's going to be able to handle cultivator and seeder going up steep hills. Not going to get that
Alrighty, come with me. I have your perfect tractor right around the corner. You need a tractor that has horsepower. Ain't nothing like it than the Quad Track 715. This thing has 715 horsepower, sits like a dream, and does everything a man would want it to do. And plus, you get to show off to your neighbors.
What's the price range?
Yeah, what's the price on this?
Oh, it's only $1 million.
I ain't got that kind of money. We need something, you know, the affordable range, about 100 grand affordable range.
Oh. Alright, well, Dallas Chalmers, she is a good tractor. I mean, she has 250 horsepower on her. Good little tractor. Comes with the front end loader. Now, if I was you, I would go with this. The 5088. Nice, beautiful tractor, in my opinion. You couldn't ask for anything better. And, I mean, it's still in your price range.
And I'm not gonna have like major difficult issues or anything with the uphills, right?
Well, we might want to swap the tires on it.
So how much would this tractor, the green trailer, brand new tires?
Let me find out how much the tires are going to be. So the boys went ahead and put brand new tires all the way around. Should be row crop ready, I believe. It is an extra 10 grand with all the upgrades. They put some front weights up here on top. Put a little bit of a turbo in there, made her a little bit more horsepower. You're gonna be looking at about 10 more grand.
What's the full price tag?
Full price tag of this machine gonna run you about 65,000 and then plus 15. Alrighty, so for cultivate, so I know you boys just said y'all needed some planters and all that kind of stuff. So here's what we can kind of get you in. Now this right here wouldn't be a terrible option. This little Alice Chalmers disc right here. Planting wise, this would be the only thing that would be anywhere near your price range. For this is an extra $10,000.
Okay, so bulk price. Give me bulk price, all right? Planter, cultivator, tractor, and the trailer.
95,000. I'll do you that deal.
Sonny, looks like I'm gonna have to wait on your truck one more time, all right?
Ah, Gramps.
I think we're gonna have to take that 95,000 offer because we could hook that trailer up and we could get you wood chips and sold them and you know keep going and get some more money. All right, we got to the dealership. He ended up loading the trailer and the cultivator up for us. We're gonna go ahead and head back to the farm. Anyways, we're gonna go back to the property. We're gonna get this parked. We'll unload it in the morning as it is getting pretty late now. All right, Leo, you ready to go to bed?
Oh, I just want to load up those wood chips real quick.
That's gonna be a tomorrow thing, man.
All right.
Go ahead, shut the door. All right, you sleeping on the couch tonight, man?
You got any other place for me to sleep?
I mean, there's an office in here. That's about office or couch. That's about all you got, man. All right. Have a good night.
You too.
Good morning. Another day out here in the farm. First day we sleep in the house, not a bad little bed. Let's go ahead and head outside, see what we got going on for the day. So, I mean, as of yesterday, we got the new trailer and the cultivator. Looks like Leo ended up taking those off the trailer for us. Yeah, so we got this field here we can get. That's for the barley, and then we got the oats over here as well. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's hook up to trailer. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put this right here, and we're gonna get the combine, and we're gonna start harvesting that little small bit of field. Unfold it. We're gonna go ahead and start the combine up. All right, cool. So we got all of that finished. We're gonna go unload in the trailer. All right, so we got it dumped over there, just on the side over by the garden. We'll pick it up with the one of the buckets, and we're gonna go ahead and cut this field down and get moved. All right, we're just about done. We got a few little spots that we got to just get picked up, and then what we'll do is we'll get the baler. We'll start baling. All right, so we got our twin wheel tractor here. We got the baler. We also pulled out the cultivator ready to go. So we're gonna go bale the fields, and we need to, and then we'll get the fields ready and prepped. All right. That is the final one. We're gonna go put this tractor back. What we're gonna do is we're gonna attach ourselves to our cultivator. We're just gonna get the small field done really quick, because it's not a too big of a field. All right, so that field right there is done. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna go sell a little bit of wood and some wood chips. So let's go ahead. We're gonna go sell this. All right, we got about 4,600. So we're gonna go drop this off at the farm. We're gonna go get a trailer from the dealership. We're gonna spend about 20 grand to get a better one for our crops that we harvest from the field, and we're gonna go sell that. All right, let's see how much we are gonna get for this. Not expecting much. We didn't have that much of a harvester. 1,400. All right, let's go see how much we get for the oats. So we got about 67%. We're gonna go ahead and head over there and see what we get for this. Yeah, 7,300. That is a pretty good harvest off of that one field, and it's gonna be an even better one this upcoming harvest, because we're probably gonna end up planting corn over there. We're gonna head back, and what we're probably gonna do is we're probably gonna make a fail run to the lumber yard and sell some of this wood that we got over here. All right, so we got most of everything pretty much on the trailer now. Now let's get the last one. What I'll probably do is I'll probably get my truck, load the wood chips up, and uh put the wood chips on the trailer. That way we can get two of them done for one. All right, we got all the stuff ready for selling. I think we're gonna make quite a bit of good money. So let's go ahead and head off. Go ahead and unstrap. 113,000. We're doing pretty good on that. Let's go up to the farmer's market. Let's drop the trailer down and we'll see what we can get. Perfect. Now we got an additional 2,300. Not too bad. All right. Just pulling back up to the farm here. All right. So we're going to go back up to this and we're going to go pick up the bales. All right, let's get these bales picked up and then we'll get that all cultivated. All right, we got all these smaller bales picked up. We're just gonna move the bales for right now. Yeah, that way we can get these. We'll save these for right now. I want to get the cultivating done on the other field. That way tomorrow we can get ready for fertilizing. All right, so all of our fields are done. We're just gonna shut this off. You're gonna see how the garden is holding up. Still doing pretty good. Good. We're gonna go ahead and shut this. And then tomorrow we're gonna plant all the fields, fertilize them. We're gonna have to get some more equipment. Good morning, everyone. So here we go. We got a few things that we're gonna do today. First things first is we need to get the fields planted. That's what we're gonna do. Head to the dealership. Let's get some more lime so we can get everything fertilized. We're gonna put lime down before we plant that. All right, we got all that we need. We got 2 more seeds. We got 2 lime and 2 liquid fertilizers. I'm gonna go ahead, fill the planter up, the fertilizer all set, and we're gonna go start planting some corn. So we're gonna start off with this field right here. I think our first biggest field actually, but we are going to put that there. We're gonna go get our lime and we're gonna spray that down first. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start fertilizing this now. Lower it down and turn around. All right, we're just getting the last couple of spots here and we will be good to throw some liquid fertilizer down. Perfect. We are gonna go ahead and slap this down now. All right, we're down to our last strip. There is a couple of patches that we weren't able to get because it was too close to the border. All right, so the field got lime, fertilized, got done with herbicide. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna lower this. looks like everything's just about yeah, everything's planted. There's a few spots that we can't get due to it not being within our property line, but we're looking pretty good now. So yeah, we got 95 yield bonus and 100% fertilize. That is what we needed. This, oh, we're gonna bring this down to the garage. We're gonna clean this off. Perfect. We'll go ahead and park this over here. So what we're gonna do now that we got that first field planted, is we'll get rid of these few bales. We'll load up what we have in the garden. I think we need to start filling up our sawmill again. All right, so we have out of the garden. We got some lettuce, got some tomatoes, we got some hay, and we're gonna go and sell this now. 14 grand, not too bad. So what we're gonna do before we do anything else is we're gonna go take a look at yield 32. We're going to see how much it is, see if it's something that we want to purchase, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a lot of these trees cut down. So yeah, we got all this right here. This right here wouldn't be a bad spot for like a little cow pen. All right, we're back. But yeah, so field 32 is probably a field that we're gonna purchase. Get a cow farm, cattle. Yeah, it's probably gonna be our best bet. There we go. Perfect. 75,000. We got 213 grand. So we're gonna go and talk to the realtors, and we're gonna go see what we can work out with a price. All right, so we purchased the property. They wanted originally 173,677 for the land, but we were able to negotiate on a price, and we settled for 160,000. So we now own this whole property land. We got all these trees. We got part of over here, which I'm thinking that we get some sort of cattle farm over there, which we will definitely get to at a later point. All right, so we ended up cutting about 4 trees. Now that we got everything back up and running, it's got about 12,000 liters. Got some wood chips starting to come back out. We're gonna let that do its thing, and then when we come back in the morning, we're gonna try to clear some of the wood area up, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're probably gonna have to buy a cattle trailer, and we're gonna go purchase some cows. We're gonna get a new cow barn up on the other side of the property. But we got quite a bit of work tomorrow, so see you guys in the morning. So as of last night, we got a new property, and we're gonna go over there and take a look at where we're gonna put our new cattle or cow barn. Sorry, we're probably gonna put it over here. I think this is a good spot. It's gonna cost about 50,000 plus food for them, and then we gotta get a cattle trailer as well. Yeah, we're gonna go sell some wood, some of the garden stuff that we have left, and we're gonna get the cattle all set up. All right, wood chips are full. We're gonna switch this to distribute out, and we're gonna take this and load it up. All right, so we got a bunch of wood loaded up, and then we put the trailer with the wood chips inside just to get a little extra money, because it's about to get really expensive for this cattle farm that we're about to put up on the other property. So we're gonna take this over to the agricultural fair. We're gonna sell it. Then we're gonna get the farm over there. We're gonna go get a new trailer for the cattle, and then after that, we will have a new barn. All right, so we're gonna head over to the farmers market, and then we're gonna go ahead and get wood chips sold. There we go, and then we got about 8,000. I think the demands are high over here. All right, but we got 190,000 to play with. All right, we're gonna head to the property. We're gonna get the farm built. We're also gonna get a silo to continue to make the TMR. So after some work, we ended up getting two. We got two cow barns here, or sheds more like, but so each of these, if I'm not mistaken, they hold about 45. What we're gonna do, so we got two of them. First things first is we're gonna go pick up a cattle trailer. After we go pick up a cattle trailer, we're gonna go get some cattle. We have about 140 grand left over. It was 48,000 to purchase both of those. Got them on a bulk deal, so that was nice. All right, so here's looks like we got a couple options here. Assuming you can fit a lot in here, and then we got a smaller version. Yeah, we're probably gonna go with the big trailer. You know what? No, we're gonna go with a small trailer. All right, so we got this. Turns out it holds about 6 cows, which is all we really need right now because I don't want to fill the barns. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. We're gonna get some adults. We're gonna get some of the smaller ones as well. Okay, so we're gonna get a few of those. Make sure we're all loaded up here. Yeah, we got everybody in there. All good. All right, so now let's go and drop them off at their barns. Perfect. We're gonna go make one more load. Same exact, the 3 adults and the 2 kids. All right, so we got the cows. Let's go and head back now. After that, we'll get them some food. We honestly might hire a contractor of some sort to build a garage. Just how we had them remodel our farm here, we'll go ahead and probably do the same for the garage. Looks like they are all here. Perfect. So what we're gonna do is go bring the cattle trailer back to the house. All right, so we just ordered some food for the cattle. We're gonna go and pick it up, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're going to feed the cows, and then we're going to get everything ordered for tomorrow because I want to get both of those fields done tomorrow. That is the goal. So for right now, these are pre-mixed TMRs, just for the time being, because we're gonna go ahead and load them in the trailer. Each of them are gonna get about 2,000 liters of TMR each. Okay, so we got the TMR loaded up. This truck is filthy. We got 4,800 liters. What we are gonna do is we're gonna stop by the dealership to see if any of the people are over there today. All right, so the dealership is actually unattained right now. As soon as they get back, we're going to hire them to come and build the garage. We have the food for the cows. Let's go and give these guys some food really quick. Yeah, they got a little TMR, and then we're gonna try to get them some silage. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the house, put everything up. We get a new barn, some cattle trailer. There's a tree on top of my stuff. Gotta love it. Tomorrow's journey, after because we gotta feed the chickens, we're gonna have to feed the cows again. I think we're gonna do another cornfield here, and then we'll do probably oats over here. But all right, yeah, we are gonna head in the house, and then tomorrow first things we'll do is we'll start off with the animals, get them all fed up, make sure they don't need anything else. All right, good night, guys. Good morning. First, let's go outside. Shut the door behind us. All right, let's take a little walk up here. And somehow our field is ready to be harvested, which is, it's going to be pretty nice. But the second field over here is also going to be corn. And then over here is going to be oats. But first, I guess let's start the day off with harvesting. Yeah, we're doing pretty well now. We got 3 major fields. We got a garden. We got some chickens, and we also, as of last night, just got 2 cattle sheds. So we definitely need to get some silage going, and then we're also gonna get a silo for the silage. And we're gonna start making TMR as well. All right, so we got our first full load. We're gonna go empty it out in the trailer, which I believe is, yeah, down there, connected to the truck. And then what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna go to the dealership and we're gonna go get a bigger combine head, and then also we're gonna get a forgery trailer. I believe that's what it's called. All right. So we're gonna pull in here. There should be some out back. So we're gonna park the trailer up and go inside and talk and see what we can get brought in front. All right, so we got a bigger corn header, one of the biggest ones that we could get because this is just gonna make our lives easier at this point. We also got this right here. But as you can tell, we don't have any room on the trailer, so what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to bring this back to the farm, drop the trailer, and then come back to pick up that trailer. All right, so now let's go pick up our trailer. Probably just gonna hop in my truck. We definitely need to get a silo over here for our crops. All right, here we are. Let's go ahead and attach to our new trailer. Yeah, and the cool thing about this one specifically actually takes silage additives, so that'll be pretty handy as well. But just for now, we're gonna go ahead and put everything to the side. We're gonna finish the field, and then we're gonna get stuff to start mowing the other property, and then start baling the grass. All right, and just like that, we are full. We're gonna go ahead and sell this. All right, just pulled into the farmer's market. Got about 10 grand. All right, that's all it could take. So we're gonna go finish harvesting that field. All right, we're gonna go see if we can grab the little bit of the last few pieces down here. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to because it's right on the border of the property line. So I'm about to go find out here in a second. Perfect. And that is the last bit of the field. We got one full trailer and we got a little extra inside the combine. All right, so now what we're gonna do? We're gonna get a single silo and we're probably gonna put it like out back. All right, so we ended up going with a single small silo, 20,000. Not too bad. We're gonna go ahead and unload the combine in there and what we have in the trailer. And after that, we are gonna go get some more food for the cows. We're also gonna check the chickens. I think they're getting low on food, so. And we got about 9,600 liters in the silo. Now we're gonna load this up with wood. We might do wood chips, not quite sure. Looks like we got a decent load to be sent out. It doesn't have any more room to dispense. All right, so we got the trailer filled as much as we could. There's still quite a bit of wood chips, which we'll get at a later date. We got some more room cleaned out. So we made about 133 grand. We're gonna head to the dealership, pick up the food, feed them, and then we will call it a night. All right, so we ended up getting to the dealership and we got quite a bit of chicken feed, PMR, and some baleage of hay. Should keep us by for right now until we can get the mower attachment for the tractor and then a better baler. We are squatting quite a bit because it is quite a bit of a load. All right, so the chickens have some food now. They got about 3,000 liters of food, and then we got the extras stacked up on the front. We're doing pretty good on chicken eggs. We have 831. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over to the cows, and then we gotta come back and pick up the blue trailer. That way we can load the TMR into the trailer so we can feed it to the cows. All right, guys, so we got the trailer all full. We ended up cutting the bags open, just dumping it right up in there. We only used a little bit of this bag right here. What we're gonna do is there's 8,000 liters in. We're gonna try to give them about 4,000 each. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut these bags open and put them in the trailer and give the rest. All right, so we got the rest of the bags put in. There's about 1,600. These guys ended up getting a little less actually, so we're gonna go ahead and these guys a little more. All right, so they got about 4,000 PMR over here. Let's go check the other one. And then these guys have just about 5,000. Good enough to me. We'll leave the hay there for right now. We're just going to do a quick run to get some water. All right, we're full. So let's go ahead and put this in the garden. Shut these. We're going to leave the truck up there, but we are going to go to bed for the night. All right, guys. I will catch you guys in the morning. How are we doing, Mr. I'm not going to show up to work?
Hey man, I was sick in the hospital. You knew this.
I'm sorry, man. You feeling better?
Nah, I think I got the COVID.
Oh, not too
Cough,
good.
cough.
All right, 6 feet away, man. 6 feet away. Anyway, so here's what we're gonna do today. All right, we're gonna go get the truck. We're gonna get a trailer. We're gonna go purchase a new fertilizer. We're gonna plant and fertilize all the fields today.
Okay.
All right, let's hop in. You know what? I don't even. Oh, my truck's up here. Are you grabbing the trailer? Or you want me to grab a trailer? Because we could probably just use the small one.
Where's the trailer?
That is a very good question, man. Oh, it's right here. It got some chicken seeds on it, or no, just regular seeds. Perfect. All right, let's head to the dealership. Are you doing a trade-in, or are you keeping that and getting another
I'll keep
vehicle?
this. I'll just park it back here.
You walking up?
Yeah?
All right, we are here. Well, they got this nice Ford. Also
Oh
got
yeah.
a nice Jeep. How the
I hitched a ride.
you hitched a ride? How much you got to pay for that one?
Actually, it was free.
I got you. Well, see, you got a few options, man. You got this nice Ford F-350 right here. You also got the GMC Denali 2500.
I'm thinking about the round Ford, but if we need a dump body, I can always get the Dodge.
Well, while you figure that out, I'm gonna go ahead and head over to the other side of the dealership to pick up a new fertilizer. We're gonna go outside, talk to Daryl, see what they got for fertilizers. All right. Seems like you bought a few things. I bought a few things. Go ahead and tell me what you got for your deals and what you got today.
So threw in the truck for 50,000. That's an old dump body, so we added an additional 10,000 if I wanted to take that. So I got the Ford and the old Dodge dump body for a total of 60.
Nice, nice. And what I got today, it's kind of a little treat, right? We got a new solid fertilizer. I think it's gonna do quite the job. I also got some more lime, but yeah, and all in all, it cost just a pretty penny. But we're still left with 99,000. So you ready to get back to the field and start working?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, where did he go? He's right here. All right, so here's what I want you to do, all right? Go ahead and pick whatever tractor you want. You can either take the blue Ford or the small one. Cultivate the big field over there. I'm gonna go ahead and start fertilizing the other fields and getting them ready for planting.
All right, I'm getting a phone call real quick. I gotta go and take that. Shouldn't be more than 5 to 10 minutes.
All right, I'll be here.
All right.
All right, so we have everything filled up. We're gonna go and put some solid fertilizer down over on this field. This is also going to be another cornfield. All right, it looks like we got solid fertilizer down. What we're going to do is we're going to drop this right here. I'm going to go grab the cultivator to just cut those few pieces down. I didn't realize these haven't been cut. Hey man, I need to borrow this really quick.
Looks like yours needs a little wash.
Yeah, it's a little dirty. It shows I've been using it, that's all. All right, so we got this. We're just gonna drop that right here. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just one more sweep and we are good.
I might need your tractor, Grandpappy.
I was about to say, if you want to, I'm done with this tractor. You can use it. The other cultivators down on the other side of the field. I am gonna start doing liquid fertilizer. So, all right, perfect. We're gonna go ahead and unfold. We're gonna get started. All right, we are done fertilizing the field. We're gonna wait to throw down the herbicide till we actually need to. We might be able to plant this with this one. We'll try. We'll see how it gets us. If we have to go out and purchase a second medium or small tractor, then we will. How's it coming along over there?
I'm a trucking.
All right. So there's a very possibility that I might need your tractor after, or I might have to go and purchase a new smaller medium tractor.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm almost there though. I just gotta throw some lime down and then we'll be good to go.
Well, if you want to finish up this field, I can go start selling wood chips with the dump body, and then you can take this tractor.
You can go ahead and just I'll finish that field up after I get this planted. Just attach your cultivator close to there. That way I have it ready. All right, the lime is done. Had a little struggle at first, but got the job done. We're gonna go ahead and plant it.
All right, I'm gonna go sell this load.
All right, let me know how much you get.
All right, we got about 5,000.
About 5,000.
About 5,000.
That's all right. It'll make up for some of the money that we just spent.
Grandpappy, you on the CB?
Yeah, man, what's going on?
Come to the driveway. I want to show you what I picked up.
The bigger question: how much of a hole would you put in my pocket?
Only about 25,000.
Just give me a second and I'll come over. All right, so we finished planting the corn on the second field, so we'll see how that goes. What in God's creation did you pick up?
That's Challenger.
Why? Just why?
Hey man, it was a good deal. It's their only twin wheel that they had.
Note to self: don't send you to the dealership with 100,000. Go ahead and get her off and get back to work. Good Lord.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, Leo decided to buy a very wide tractor, but I guess that kind of opens up some options for some new equipment. But we're going to go ahead and finish cultivating this field right here. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and fertilize it. And we're going to actually put oats over here. All right, we are now starting to plant some oats over here because I figure it's the best option for us right now. Leo is liming the big field over there. After we get this field done and he gets that field done, we're probably gonna call it for the day. Did quite a bit of work. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get to some of the stuff I would like to do. Time has kind of went by pretty quickly today. All right, field's done.
Oh, well, hurry up, Slowpoke. Your arthritis kicking your butt.
Yeah, it is. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and shut this off. We honestly, Leo last night bought this Challenger. I think it was a little too much tractor, too much tires. But you know, it is what it is. That's what happens when you send him to the dealership with an account full of 100 grand. So I mean, I guess that is my fault. But I mean, since it's here, might as well use it. It's a fresh tractor. We need to fill up on liquid fertilizer. Go ahead, lower this. Turn this on. I would like to get a bigger planter, but this will do. Ah, look who decided to show up for work. You bit late, man. It's 11:40.
Well, you know, I had time to kill. I had to go up and go attend the granddaughter's wedding, which you missed, by the way. You were supposed to walk her down the aisle.
I'm sorry, man. I mean, I would had loved to have been there. Don't get me wrong, but I don't get paid to be there, and we only got a few more weeks before we got to come up with $1 million, man.
Oh, yeah, because the bank's coming for you, aren't they?
They're starting to come. So we got to get $1 million, all right? And we got to do it significantly. But you know what I think we can do to help that process?
You think I might go load up the eggs into one of the vehicles and go sell those?
This is what you're going to do today. Eggs, garden, chop the trees down, reload the sawmill, and then take the wood chips. You think you can handle that today?
Sounds a bit much.
All right, get to it. Eggs, garden, trees, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we just got done planting. The field was very long. We do got some corn growing over here now. So the next thing on
Hey,
our
Grandpappy, you on the radio?
yeah, what up?
Got about 40 grand.
40 grand. What'd you sell?
Lettuce, tomatoes, and eggs.
All right, nice, not too bad. I'm about to hook up to the water tanker here and possibly see what we can get for milk out of the cows.
I mean, I'm already here at the cows. If you want to bring the...
I'm bringing the water tanker now. All right, so we're headed over to the cows to fill up on what they have produced for milk. I'm not sure if this trailer is going to be big enough. I'm not sure how much they fully produced yet, but we're about to go see. 2,000 liters. Let's go see what we got on the other side. Another 2,000. I got about 4,000 liters.
Hey, Jimmy, take that down while you go work on the field some more.
Why are you insisting on begging to take the milk over?
Yeah, I promise not to drink any.
You better not. First things what we're gonna do is we're gonna hook up to the lovely green trailer we got here. We're gonna load up the wood chips for as much as we can of them. Get this loaded up because we need to start getting some money. Here we got the wood chips coming out. So while that's doing that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut down some of these major taller trees. I would cut like 4 or 5 of them down, put him inside, and then let that start doing its thing again. All right, so we got everything loaded in here. We got about 12,000 liters. And honestly, what we could do, I believe there was about 9 or 10,000. Yeah, about 9,000 liters of corn inside the silo. So I'm gonna detach from here. We're gonna fill up the blue trailer with the corn from the silo, and we're gonna go and sell that. All right, so we got about 8,000, almost got it all. So I mean, we'll just sell this and keep what we have in there for when next harvest comes around. He should still be. Oh, there he is. Yeah. How's it pulling?
Like crap.
That's unfortunate. You might have to put some upgrades in there, maybe a turbo or something.
You know, I might go trade it in for one of yours.
Hey, I told you, the older the better. All right, look at that, 11,600 on a harvest. Not too bad. All right, we're gonna head back to the farm, and before the new harvest comes through, we're gonna purchase a baling wrapper. We might get a silage silo, and we could buy a new grass mower attachment for one of our lawnmowers. It will definitely help. So, all right, off to the dealership. All right, so we just got done talking with the dealership. We got a few couple new things. For one, we got a new tanker that holds about 32,000 liters of any type of liquid that we need. Also had to purchase a dolly, is what it is. Also, we purchased a new quick attach mower and a baler and wrapper combo. It was a little steep on the price, but with the trade-in money that we got back for his trucks, because he can't seem to stay with a truck, pretty much zeroed it out. We're left with 152,000 after the money back from his trucks and then purchasing some new equipment. So we're going to go ahead and head back off to the farm. First things first is we're going to start cutting grass. While I'm cutting grass, he's going to go ahead and fill up that tanker with water, get the garden to a good spec.
Hey, Gramps, you on the CB?
Yeah, man, what's up?
Slight issue.
What?
Come down to the watering hole.
Oh, no. What's going on?
Spin it in place. I'm trying to go the long way.
I can give it a try if you can't figure it out. Go ahead, drop it.
Wow, I got the same setup in my truck.
Don't stop now.
Should we give it a should we give it a little push?
No, we're good. We're good. We're chill. Yes. 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 What I'm talking about.
Hold on, I got you.
Yep. 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 There you go. Nice. There we go. Good. Lord Almighty.
Hey, Gramps. Think we need that semi now?
You know what? I thought you were wrong before, but I think you were right. Yeah, bring her on in. Right here is perfectly good. A little further, a little further. Yeah, that should do it. If you want to, you can drop that right there, or bring the tractor back, or you can walk back with me. Oh, we got a good amount of work today done. What do you think?
Yeah.
We sold about 8,000 liters of corn today, too. All right, my man. You have a good night. I'm going to bed. Good morning. Good morning. Leo is, not showing up to work again. We'll put him to work later. It's fine. Before we started today, we ended up picking a lot of our equipment up, organizing everything so it's not such a mess. We left the tanker up there. We moved the trailers down here. Also put the combine headers down here. It's a little too big to put inside the garage. We got a cultivator and seeders over here to the right with some extra seeds. We got the sprayer with some extra herbicide over here. We got the baler and the smaller tanker in the back. And then we got the combine in here. We got the front loader attachments over here. We got the small red tractor. We also have this one over here as well. We ended up moving the skid steer with the mower attachment and their bucket attachment over in here as well. And then we also were able to squeeze the planter in here. So today, what we're gonna do, first we're gonna start dispensing some of the wood again. I'm gonna take as much as the wood chips and we're gonna go and sell them. And then after that, we're going to have enough money to purchase a silage silo. And we actually set this up last night. We got a new mower and a baler and wrapper over here. We're gonna start cutting this area with the grass. And we're gonna use this trailer. We're gonna get some silage. I forgot what it was. It was yeah, the silage adjectives and additives or whatever. We're gonna put it in there, and we're gonna start making some silage, or we might just wrap it. Not sure how we're gonna do the process yet. But let's get the wood loaded first things first. Oh, and funny fact, we were able to fit the dump body in here, so pretty sweet. But let's go ahead and hook up to the trailer, because we're gonna load up as much as we can. Alright, so that'll do for now. We're gonna wait for that to dispense. It's missing some wood. So what we're gonna do is first things first, we're gonna start cutting down some more trees, refill it. While it's doing its thing, we're gonna also put the dispensed wood on the trailer. Alright, so we got the sawmill loaded back up. We got about 12,000. We got a small but decent load. We also got some wood chips. What we can do is, I believe the garden still has some stuff, so we can connect to the trailer and just put the rest of the fruits or the veggies on the trailer it all at one time, and then we can come back for the wood chips once that is ready. Alright, so yeah, we got plenty to load up. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna get this loaded up and then we're gonna take it out. Alright, so we got all the veggies loaded up now. We started running out of some room, so we just slapped them on top of the wood. But now it's time to go sell it, because we're gonna need a little bit of extra money, because we're gonna be building that silage silo, and then we're gonna have to get some new tractor attachments to make the compacting easier of the silage. Oh yeah, perfect. Look at that. 100, 1,000, 7,000. About 108 grand. We're not looking bad. We're not looking bad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna park the truck over by the mower. We'll probably park it up by the cow shed actually. And while we're here, we can check on these guys. All right, so food's good. They're starting to produce milk. They got a lot of slurry though. We might need to get a slurry tanker to get rid of that. Well, let's start mowing and then we'll attend to the slurry tanks. All right, and that'll do it. Finish that field, or not field, but finish cutting that part of the field. So now we get to take the international and we get to go bale it up. All right, we just finished this field that all baled and wrapped. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump in the Challenger while all this has time to ferment into silage. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go grab the dolly off of the water tanker and we're gonna go pick up a slurry tank. There we go. Now we're gonna just go inside and pay for it. This one right here is gonna be 35 grand. All right, all paid. Now let's get this over to the cows and we're gonna transport all the slurry, sell it, what we get from it. All right, off to the agricultural fair. 1,200, I mean, could be worse. All right, so we're gonna get into this truck and we're gonna go back to the farm. And then tomorrow we'll pick up all these once they have been fermented. Yeah, we'll save some and then we'll sell some. Some of them we'll save to make our PMR, which we'll have to purchase a mixer for. But other than that, I'll catch you guys in the morning. All right, good morning, everybody. We have a few objectives. For one, we're gonna actually, so the trailer that we have for the bales, which is, oh, right here, perfect. This one is not gonna work for our round bales. This is specifically one for the square one. So I'm actually gonna end up getting rid of this. So we're gonna take this back to the dealership. They can take it, whether it be credited or not, and we have to put some cash down on a new one. But we're gonna disconnect the gooseneck. We're gonna drop it off here. We're gonna attach to the trailer over there, and we're gonna take it back to the dealership. We're gonna take the new one, and we're gonna go and pick up the silage bales over by the cows. Let's go ahead and do that. Another thing is that the cows are starting to produce some more milk again, so that'll be nice. We might make another wood run today because our deadline's coming really close and we need to get that $1 million before it comes. All right, so let's go ahead and pull on in here. They also got some nice large tractors. I would like to get one of the Case IHs. The one with that big planter would be nice, but it is quite out of our price range. All right, so this is old one, and right here is the new one. I'm not sure what they have it listed for. We're gonna go inside. We're gonna speak to the lovely man Daryl. We're gonna go inside, pay the man, see what we get for this, and then head back down to the farm and pick up the silage bales. All right, so we're back. We actually found something a little better. We're actually not gonna get that trailer. We are gonna get this right over here. This right here. It's a nice little bale loader. Let's take this, head over there. We got a tractor over there already, so just attach this over and start picking up the bales. We'll drop that there. We're gonna park our truck right here. We're gonna take the Challenger. And honestly, with this tractor, everything has just been so much easier. So real quick, we're gonna figure out how this works, and then we're gonna start picking up bales. All right, so we figured it out. Let's go ahead and start picking these up. This definitely makes life a lot easier. And the cool thing about this is after we slept last night, these were able to be completely fermented, and now these are all silage after we cut the grass. So what we're gonna do is we do have some hay left over. Let's see what you guys got for food. These guys got some food, so we're gonna give these guys at least a bale of hay, and then what we're gonna do is perfect. Now they got a little something. Hop in the truck, get the gooseneck. We're gonna sell some wood, get some extra money, and we're gonna go buy a mixer and we're gonna start making TMR. That way they actually have food other than the hay. So we didn't get too much at a time. We got about about 100 grand. I'm hoping with these wood chips we'll get a little more. We're up to 300,000 though, so I mean that is a plus. Not too bad. 5,870 bucks. I can live with that. All right, back to farm. And then what we'll do is we're gonna check the milk, see what we got. If it's not worth pulling out, then we're not gonna pull it out just yet. Then we will go and purchase a, oh, that is great. Just beautiful work right there, that is. We'll go and purchase a forgery mixer, I believe it's called. One of the mixers so we can start making the TMR. Yeah, I mean, it's 1,500 compared to, yeah, it's not even worth pulling out just yet. We're gonna go and actually, we're gonna have to use a tractor. Nothing like taking the old Challenger. All right, so off to the dealership to pick up a mixer, and we can start making our TMR ourselves now. We're gonna step on in here, and we're gonna talk to Daryl, get him paid up, and we're gonna take it home. All right, so he is paid. We're left with $291,007. So let's go ahead and hook up and take her home. All right. And once we get over there, we're gonna have to get probably the front loader. That way we can use the bale forks, and then we can also use the bucket. Honestly, we might be able to just use the bale forks. Let's walk over, and we're gonna grab probably the blue tractor with the front loader. All right, so we got the tractor with the front loader. We got the bale forks on the front. Head over there, and we're gonna start getting it all ready for mixing. All right, so we're gonna unload some of the bales. Well, I guess we're gonna do all the bales because they would not let me stop. Fine. What we'll do is we'll just grab a bale. Try to get close to a 50%. Almost. Yeah, so it's full. It's our first time doing it, so I mean, it could be so much worse. All right, so we ended up having to get the international, but we're gonna give these guys one completely full load, and then we're gonna go and make a newer batch. Hopefully we can get the ration better, more of a 50-50 than a 67-32, but it'll do the job. So now so yeah, they got 15,000, so that is perfect actually. Perfect. So these guys have about 10,000. Looks good for me. Now let's go back over to the farm. Check the chickens. They need food. We'll give them food. We'll also check the garden, make sure nothing is needed. Maybe we could do the rest of the wood chips as well. What do you guys have for food? 3,100. Yeah, they're all right. Solid fertilizer, 8,000. All right, so yeah, we're doing good. All right, so within that being done, what I want to do is we got a lot of equipment here that needs gas. I'm gonna see about putting a refuel station right in this area of some sorts. We're gonna go see how much that's gonna cost. All right, so we got a fuel trailer. It's $5,600. It's nothing huge, but it'll do the job for what we need it to. It's a new use, so it's been used a little bit, but it still acts like brand new. So let's go fill this up with diesel and fill up our silo. All right, and here is the gas station. All right, this might cost a decent chunk of change here. All right, it costs us a decent penny, but we got 3,700 liters. Most of our stuff doesn't even need more than just a top off, or they're at 3/4 of a tank. So fill it up. Whatever's left, we'll just prioritize and use. Be cheaper. All right, so this is kind of like our slower time while we're waiting for fields to come up and be ready for harvesting, while we're waiting for the wood to get back up to where we needed to be able to sell some more. Same with the garden. I mean, the eggs are here. These guys are just a little side profit. They don't really gain us much at all. I think it took about a couple of months just to even reach 1,000 eggs. It might be a possibility that we get a new factory of some sorts. I'm not sure what we're looking at yet, but we'll see. So today we actually are going to be harvesting our oats over here. Probably just going to end up harvesting it and then selling it right off. We only have a few months until it is time to cough up $1 million. We did a little bit of work this morning before we got completely started. We got some trees out of the way, and then we're going to be checking on the cows again today, see what they got for milk, because milk is a pretty good money income as well. We got quite a bit of lettuce and tomatoes, so if we really wanted to, we could load up a bunch of those and get those sold. I know those go for a pretty penny. But what we're going to do today first, start off everything, is to get the oats harvested. So let's go ahead and just hop up in here. All right, so let's go and get our grain header. We're gonna have to push it a little bit, but it's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and start chopping this stuff down. So we did put herbicide down, but it seems like it didn't really want to take as much. So that is unfortunate, but it's all right. All right, just like that, the field is complete. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna unload the oats into the blue trailer we have over here. Hopefully there's enough room to get in. Alrighty, let's go ahead and put this right here for right now. So we're going to do this. We're gonna sell what we have left. We spent about, I want to say 1280 on the seeds, and then we already had the fertilizer kicking around. So I mean, as long as we can get more 1200, we doing all right. Perfect, 6,000. That's not too bad. We're gonna head back, but we're gonna stop at the cows to check how they're doing, if we need to sell any of the slurry or any other needs. Slurry 3,000. No, you don't moo at me. So we got a decent amount. What I am going to do though is we're gonna get the baler. So let's grab the Challenger. Let's load the bales over there back up. After that, we're going to go ahead and pick up the other bales over there. We're going to wrap them and then we're going to load them onto the trailer. That wasn't supposed to happen. All right, so now let's back into transport mode. We're just going to bring this right over there because we're going to end up using it anyways. Then we'll walk back. We'll grab the international and pick up the baler. This thing right here is 100% lifesaver. The baler that we had was good, worked for what we needed to at the time, but this is one heck of an upgrade. Baler and a wrapper all in one. Now we might not get many bales off of this, which is will be fine. We'll just have to work on a few other things for some source of income because I would like to keep the silage if I can. Well, there we go. We have all of the field baled. Ain't got much. But we got it. We got some. We got 1, 2, 4 bales over there. There was a mystery bale over there from looks like last harvest that I did not notice. Here we go. Now we can sell this if we want to, which might be the way to go for today. We got 14 bales. Most of them are silage. I know the cows are completely perfect and fine with food right now, and it's pretty simple to make it if they need it here in the near future. We got plenty of land to do so as well. 17,000. That is a good amount of change there. And off to the races. I think what we're going to do next is first thing, we're going to do 1 full load of wood. The next is we're going to do 1 full load of veggies at the garden, see what we can get. And then we will probably load up all the slurry and then we'll see what they got for milk today. By the time we're done with that, see what their production is, and then we'll decide whether if we want to sell the milk or not today. Okay, so we got all the wood loaded up. We ended up actually using a whole nother trailer just to fit all the wood chips. So we're actually gonna have to come back after we drop this load off just to get rid of the rest of the wood chips. So let's go ahead and head off, sell the wood planks, the beams and everything, and then go to the farmer's market, sell this round of wood chips to sell another round of wood chips to come back to sell some veggies. 137. Wow, that's what I like to see. Sooner and sooner that deadline comes, the more and more I'm feeling comfortable that we'll be able to send the $1 million check out to the bank. I'm not sure how much we got for that, but every dollar counts, you know. Let's go ahead, put that up, and head back to the farm, get the other trailer and load that up. I'll probably drop this over by the garden. That way we can just quickly load up. We might have to move the water tanker, but we'll get to that point when we get there. Perfect. $7,740. All right. Let's go get this sold. Oh, we got something for sold products. Not sure what that was for. And then 29,000. So we're looking pretty good. Just 20 grand, a little under 20 grand shy of 500,000. About halfway there. Still doesn't feel like enough time, but you know, that is a-okay. Good morning, everybody. Today we got a couple things that we're gonna do. For one, I'm gonna see what the grain, or not the grain, the corn's gonna go for. I want to see if we can get it at a good, decent demand before we go and sell it. Probably gonna primarily be working on getting some of the stuff sold and some of these trees chopped down. We got quite a bit of wood chips that need to go. Yeah, we got 6,700 liters of wood chips, and then we also got planks and everything else. So we're gonna load up trailer with everything today. So actually, we're gonna get the spare truck. We're gonna connect it to the green trailer, and we're gonna load that up with the wood chips. All right, now we're just gonna, you know, slap some straps down here. So that is all full, and then take off. Come on now, don't give up on me. There we go. On our way back through, we'll stop by the old cow pen. Make sure, you know, they're doing good. Do wish that we were able to get a little more wood out of that, but not Be disappointed. So not too bad. 139 grand. Could be worse. But it did put us at a good spot. We're now at 619,000, less than 400 grand away. How we doing, guys? What's going on? Y'all need food. That's what's going on. Yeah, we're gonna sell the wood chips really quick, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to the market and we're gonna get some food for them. All right, those done. Now we gotta just connect the trailer and then strap everything down. All right, back to, well, actually what we'll do is we'll head to the market over by the dealership, grab some food. All right, I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna order some food. I don't know if we might do some couple things of TMR and then the rest hay, and then we'll be able to start cutting our own grass to get the silage to make the TMR. All right, so we got some food ordered. They said it would be at the farm by the time we got there. We're gonna go ahead, head back, see if it's there. Hopefully it's there because the cows need to be fed. It looks to be as our order is actually here already, which is pretty sweet. I'm actually gonna take the green trailer off of here. I'm gonna load EMR into the green trailer. We're gonna take the blue trailer off and we're gonna load the hay onto this trailer. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go all the way over here. We're gonna grab the forklift and we're gonna unload into the green trailer, and then we're gonna move the hay bales and we're gonna put the hay bales on the gooseneck and we're gonna go feed cows. Now that I'm looking at this, I think we need a front loader because that forklift don't lift up high enough. Well, this will definitely lift a lot higher than what that is in. Maybe we could do two at a time. That'd be ideal. Okay, after some struggling, some severe struggling, we ended up getting it full. What I'm gonna do is first things first is we're gonna go ahead and connect the trailer, and we're just gonna load up the hay bales onto the trailer just so we have them. First things we're gonna do is we're just gonna hop up here and we're gonna push these off here somehow. That should be good enough. Here's your food, guys. Here's your food. There, now I got some food to last a little bit. That is just about all we got done for today. Tomorrow, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some trees cut because that needs to be refilled so we have some more wood coming in. All right, well, we're gonna go to bed, and then tomorrow we are gonna wake up and we're gonna get some extra stuff done and get some more money because we're getting pretty close. Ugh, good morning, everybody. Today, before we got started, we kind of just got like a whole bunch of trees chopped down, and we ended up using between the Challenger and the Ford, and we just kind of push them over there for right now. We're gonna be loading up the sawmill today, and I might try to get rid of some of the corn. We have quite a bit that we definitely could use the money for, get rid of. We also have a few pallets of eggs, and I believe we have some stuff going up here for our garden. I'm not sure. It might need water though. Yeah, so it definitely needs water. So I see the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna grab my truck and we're gonna get the water. And then we're gonna bounce between the Ford and the Challenger, and we're gonna get that pile of wood moved, get it loaded up as much as we can, and let that start doing its thing. I probably should have grabbed our bigger tanker. Stupid. That was scary. I did not like that at all. There we go. With this trailer, we're gonna have to do a couple passes because it only holds 8,000. The other one we had held 32,000 liters. I gotta find where I put it because I honestly don't remember. I have everything scattered. I mean, we got 4,200. We got a decent amount of tomatoes and lettuce, so, but it's honestly not even much worth of selling. Or just wait possibly a couple days, see where that gets us. Alright, so I guess let's just go chopping. Cut it to the point where we can just grab it, maybe without chopping our faces off. Drag this over here. Cool. Just gonna start chopping this tree because I think it's gonna smack me in the face if I look the wrong way. Once there's enough like moved out of the way, I'm gonna try and getting in the Ford. Please don't hit me in the head. And we're gonna push, see if we can push as much as we can back. All right, well, we tried this, so I guess the next step is to get the Challenger and just, let her rip. We got a good chunk done here. Got quite a bit of wood in here for quite some days now, so that's pretty cool. We needed some of these trees cleared out anyway. Starting to look a little crowded for me. All right, we're gonna go ahead and cut the tractors off, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab the truck. Where's the blue trailer? The blue trailer's up there. We're gonna go fill up the blue trailer, and we're going to fill up corn, and we're gonna go sell what we got harvested. Not too bad. We're about 27 grand so far. Still got quite a few loads to go. We also need to grab our slurry tanker to empty out the cows' pens, so that's all cleared up. Not too bad. $13,546. 68 bucks. Ah, because gas prices are high. So we should only have 2 more loads. Maybe a little bit after. It'll be close. 2 loads. So wasn't too bad. We got just a little over 60,000. Can't complain too much about that. So with that being done, I'm gonna go and find the slurry tanker, and we're gonna grab the Challenger. Let that warm up, but we're gonna go and take a look over the cow pen to see what it's actually at. May not even be worth going to take a look for yet. Maybe they have some decent milk too, because I know they were fed yesterday. Not too bad. I got a little milk in here, about 3,000 slurry there. So the milk won't be worth taking, but we could take the slurry. All right, so we're gonna go back. We're gonna go pick up the Challenger, and we're gonna go get the slurry tanks, and we're gonna empty that out. That's just sad. 700 bucks. I mean, I guess 700 bucks is 700 bucks. Well, actually, instead of putting this back in the shed, what we'll do is we'll just park both the trailer and the dolly on the back side of the cow pens where we have the animal trailer. All right, not too bad for the day. Almost got a little over 100 grand. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go park the truck, and we're gonna call that a decent day. We got all the corn sold. We got some of the trees cleared out and put into the sawmill, and then we also got the slurry all emptied out. We got all the eggs, so we're good. We're going to bed. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another lovely day here. Today is the final day we have to get the $1 million. And honestly, we're probably gonna end up trying to sell the property. It was a good little run we had here, but we want to move up to something a little better and a little more modern if we can. But Leo is here and he's sleeping on the couch, so we're gonna go wake him up. I know you ain't sleeping right now.
What? No, I'm watching TV, Grandpappy.
Why you watching TV? We got work to do, man.
NASCAR's on.
That's too bad. This is what we got to do, right? We got a few things. The wood chips need to go. And then we're gonna load the gooseneck with some wood pellets here. And then we're also gonna get rid of the bales too. You able to maneuver some of that along with the garden?
Yeah.
All right. Get your truck. I'm gonna get mine because we're gonna also have to deal with the cows later too. I'm gonna go get the gooseneck, I guess, and then we'll load that up with a forklift. All right, you want to go ahead and bring her off? There's definitely going to be more dispensing here soon, so you got about another 2,000 liters. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to load the trailer up with some wood because we need to be able to bare minimum at least 95 grand, and that'll be able to pay off our loan. You know how to unload that, right?
Yeah.
I'm making sure. All right, Leo, I'll be back. I'm going to go sell this wood, all right?
All right.
We're gonna go ahead and get all this sold, and I'm hoping it's gonna push us a little closer to the 1 million mark. We're almost there, so I'm not too worried. Not too bad. We got a little extra. Hey Leo, you want the CB, man?
Yeah, what's up?
We got 122,000.
Nice.
So really, it's up to you. We could get a little extra money for a little some fun trucks here, or we could just go turn the money in and pay the loan off.
Oh, I got the rest of the eggs and the lettuce and tomatoes.
All right, so you want to sell them first?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Coming in hot. Wow. Did you sell the milk in the slurry?
I haven't sold the slurry yet.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and park my truck up, and then I'll go ahead and get the slurry. I'm loading up the slurry if you want to get rid of those.
Yeah, I got them.
All right. Look at that, putting you to work finally.
Took you ages.
You know, it'd be better if you show up once in a blue moon, man. All right, well, we got about 4,300 liters of slurry. Probably not gonna get much, but it'll be something. Yeah, 529 bucks. I knew we weren't gonna get much for that, but it was a little something. Well, welcome back.
Thanks.
Well, we got the money and a little extra. I just got done selling the slurry here. Why don't you say we go and pay off our loan, possibly sell this place, because I don't know about you, but I'm about done with it here.
Yeah. Get some new trucks too.
Yeah, time for an upgrade. Let's go. All right.
Oh,
Oh,
she pretty.
this is not too bad, man. I think it fits you. Get on in there. Let's hear it start.
Hey, Grandpappy, you can get in the passenger.
Yeah. Oh, we could ride together. Look at that. We gotta find the man to give the money to. I gotta write him a check. Oh, hey, look who it is. Look who it is.
How's my favorite two suckers?
Doing pretty good, man. Quite the ride you got here.
Oh yeah, it is completely economical. I mean, I went sleek with it. I even got it painted orange. I mean, better than the black it was painted before. I mean, couldn't ask for anything better.
You know what? It suits you.
Kind of small.
$10. Hey, $10 fills it up. Okay.
I guess you can't complain about that with these gas prices nowadays.
Exactly. All right, you boys got some money for me?
I got some money for you and a little extra to get some trucks.
All right. What trucks you want?
So I think I'm gonna take the Ford over here, and he's gonna take the square body. I got $1,070,933. You think we can work something out with that?
A little shy. I mean, you need another 20 grand for that truck at minimum.
Another 20.
How about this? How about this? If you write me a check for every dollar you got in your bank account right now, I'll take it.
I'll do it. I'll send you. I'll write here a check. I'm just gonna need you to. Is that good enough for you?
You boys, I'm heading to Fiji.
Hey, Fiji man.
What?
You know anyone who wants to buy a farm?
Yeah, we're trying to sell the farm.
You boys done with the farm?
Yeah, you got it.
I know somebody. I'll send my cousin out to look at it, and I ain't no guarantees he'll buy it now.
Okay.
But he might be able to work something out with you boys. Just know he's an interesting character.
All right. We look forward to seeing him. All right. Well, I guess now we can just relax, and I guess we gotta wait for the interesting character to get over here.
I can put my windows up and down. Can you do that?
No. Oh. Yeah. Open that door again. Let me see what you. Open it. Let me see what you got in here. Ah, nice little thing you got going on there. Looks like you went with a good truck, I say, huh?
It's kind of bright.
Yeah, it suits you though. Ah, look who it is. He finally decided to show up, man.
What is he driving?
Oh my. I mean, I respect the square body. I don't respect the squatting though.
I definitely do not expect this. Is it
Okay.
on the hydraulics?
What's going on,
Hey man,
man?
Y'all see good? How about you?
who sent you?
Who sent you?
Dummy?
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're
Yeah,
good.
that's definitely the good guy. All right, so we're looking to sell our property here, man. And he said that he had somebody in mind. He'd send him over.
Well, yeah, send me over. What do you think I'm doing here? Looking for a picnic basket?
I mean, we got picnic baskets.
Yeah.
So, you want to do a walkthrough of the property?
Let's do that with. What did you want to do with this place?
We made it work for what we needed it to do.
Okay. How about this, boys? How about this? How about this? How about this? How about this? I got an idea. I have this piece of property that's in the middle of nowhere that is for sale. I'll trade it for this property.
Can we see the property first?
Nope, as is.
You think we'd bite the bullet on this one, man?
This could go one or two ways. It could go really good or really bad.
I think we just bite the bullet. I don't want to be here no more.
All right, let's do it.
All right, yeah, we'll take it.
You sign this piece of paper here, this
Mhm.
paper here, this
Yep,
paper
yep,
here,
yep,
and this
alright.
till here, and this till there.
Yep.
Alright, thank you.
Here you are.
Now get off the property.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Don't want you to tell me twice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's get out of here. All right, everybody, that is going to be the end of this series here. If you guys did enjoy, please do make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, and if you want to see more of this content, we will be releasing another mega. And if you want to see that, stick around. Promise you, it's going to be worth it.